I purposely waited to go live until Blair finished his sound check because you got to tune in. Where Blair at? Tune in, watch the Facebook Live video to catch what he's going to do. This sound check was amazing.
I'm calling my mama to tell her she got to watch it on Facebook Live.
We're going to share it from my page, from the Misbelief page, from his page. You will catch it, believe me. And then...
Hey, it's the babe.
And then Kev Styles.
Hallelujah.
Hey, one more time?
Hallelujah.
Man, bless us real quick. Hey, make sure you share this video because we're going to have a really good show and a lot of fun here in Studio 1230. This is NK. NK Obi.
I'm just tying my shoelace so I don't trip, y'all.
And we got a full studio once again. Yo, share this video. We go live in 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
There's the man Brian, the one and only beautiful Brian. There you go. Make this extra pay for it. What up, Catalyst? What up, Tori? Make sure you share this video because Blair Dottin-Haley is going to murder the Facebook Live, man. He sang down. All right, Brian, you going to take over?
Yes.
We're going live in 2.
No, we're going live in 1.
Live in 1. Yeah.
I'm going to look for you after the news out.
Holla at you. Oh, go ahead.
Live in 1. What happened to it? It's gonna be a good show, man. I'm excited. Blair doing that sound check. Shit. He gonna give us Kenny Lattimore in this bitch. Studio 1230 finna get lit up and sexy for the Valentine's Day episode.
We share this DC Paul.
Oh yeah, we all gotta make sure you share the video if you're watching.
Yeah, because I got fans now. I'm famous. And
What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for tuning in. It's Tori and
Rain.
Henderson.
Oh, Tori Henderson.
speaking of Hennessy.
Henderson, not Hennessy. Ain't nobody say the last name. Are we ready? It's 7. Something happened along the way. It must be where they were said. Something happened along the way. Guess what? One take. You ready?
He's talking about his commercial. Just in case y'all don't know what he's saying, one take too. It's fucking.
Window to throw it through. I say what's happening. What's happening, y'all? What's happening? Welcome to the Misbelief Radio Show. We're live here at WBOK AM 1230. This is a show where we as millennials highlight the beautiful city of New Orleans through our black creative eyes. I'm DC Paul, the millennial Arsenio, slim waist, babyface, deep voice, #1 choice, and the hardest working man here in New Orleans show business. Yep, I'm claiming it. Fight me. And as always, I keep a colorful cast of creative, cool kids cruising right along with me as my co-hosts. Who's this to my right?
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
It's me, Oshun, back off of Vocal Rest.
Yeah.
The original Pig Puff herself. How are you guys doing?
The original what?
Peg Puff. It's a it's a 1700s.
Peg Puff, like I'm supposed to
It's 1700s word, and it
It's
means
a 1700s word.
and it means a young woman with the manners of an old one.
Oh, wow.
We learned
Shout out to thesauruses and dictionaries and whatnot, because I just thought she was a...
No, that's what I was doing while I couldn't talk.
Okay,
I was
yeah,
looking up
we
the
sure
words.
did miss you last week. We did. We had to make up my own words. I was calling other people peg puffs, but I didn't mean that. I thought it meant something else when I said it.
No.
Now, who's that to your right, Oshun?
Yo, so this is Malik, the historical geek, and I am prepared to spill tea like Quincy Jones.
Okay. You know what I was saying, man? I don't want to wait till I'm Quincy Jones' age
To be as free.
to give a Quincy Jones level of F's. He gives none, you heard me? But speaking of giving no F's, who's this to my left side?
Coming with the rawness of Lawrence and the swagger king. It's the only Martin you need for that 2018. It's that actor guy, Martin. That's Bradford. You heard me? It was him.
Martin, man, I'm going to say at least 3 people this week have come to me and it was like, I know your boy Martin was in such and such movie or such and such TV show, and I was like, I didn't know either. You got movie and television. I know the movies and TV shows you've done, but some of them you don't even talk about.
I mean, because you don't know when some of them coming out. Dude, there's this one movie I did like 4 years ago that still ain't come out. You hear me?
Really?
So it's like sometimes I just be like, okay, when the project come, somebody let me know, and then
Word.
I know.
I kid you, at least 2 people have been like, I saw your boy Martin on such and such. I said, he never even mentioned
And
that.
I just saw you in a trailer like a couple of days ago.
Man, that movie dropped yesterday when we first met, man. Me and Jay still caught that joint. It was actually funny because
really
sometimes,
good.
you know what I mean, you be in something, you be like, I'm going to say it's good, but I don't really believe it's good. You feel me? But no, this one was actually a funny joint on Netflix. So
What's the name of that one?
When We First Met.
When We First Met is on Netflix?
It's on Netflix. I got a little something in there, but the whole movie was good. That's what was the cool part.
was.
After I said my little shum, I still was like, oh, I'm engaged in what's going
What
on.
made you say shum?
I said a little shum.
Nice, man. Well, check out that actor guy, my homie, in When We First Met on Netflix. I'm gonna check it out probably tonight.
Check it out.
I'm lonely type. Who that is to your left though?
What's up, y'all? It's the real J still out here chasing these king cakes.
Meals.
Meals! Like every week. I be like, you're
She
there.
got a good one. She got a good
She almost had bars. She had bars. She almost had bars.
Almost.
Yeah.
Let me live, though. I'm trying to be different.
It's good to see you. You
Fat girl Nola got the itis.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
killed that
I
photo
do.
shoot, by the way. Dude, our photo shoot, your solo shots. I'm like, does she know that we are supposed to be a comedy show?
I mean, I can't help it. You know?
Jeez, all right. Shout out to you, man. You know who also killed the photo shoot? That guy in the booth. Who that is?
Cool Slayer!
What's happening, man? How you feel? Had a good week? Yeah. Did you go to any of the balls?
Oh.
You know, cause what happened? Oh man, yeah, I heard that. I heard Fantasia didn't go to Zulu Ball, but she was at the Bunch Ball. I'm lying.
She wouldn't pass the test.
Oh no!
Hit the bell!
Please, hit the bell on that one. No, man. Speaking of the Bunch Ball, I was talking about how this is just true story. Story's like 85% true. Just yesterday,
It's all the best parts.
Oh, just 85% of it's true. Just yesterday, I was here at the station talking to, I'm going to go ahead and put a name out there, the evil Susan Henry, the station manager, the lady who's always trying to cancel us. We was in the office yesterday, and she was like, oh my God, I have nothing to wear to the ball tonight. And Rob Nice was in the office too. He was like, oh, you going to Zulu Ball? I was like, talking like that, she is not going to Zulu Ball. Because people, they talk different ways depending on which ball they're going to. Like, people going to the Bunch Ball, they be like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to wear to the ball tonight. People going to the Zulu Ball be like, man, I got 3, 4 dresses. I'm going to wear all of them at the same time tonight. I know what I'm wearing. I'm walking there with a pan of red beans.
Yeah.
You know that, so, you know, the Bunch Ball, the Zulu Ball always happens on the same night, right?
They do.
Some people don't
I
even
didn't know that.
about the Bunch
For
Ball.
some reason, I thought they were maybe like one was
No.
right
Yeah.
after the other, like
They're
weekends
purposely on the
apart.
same night.
Oh,
yes.
I didn't even know what a bunch ball was.
Right,
That sounds
maybe
like some
people don't
problem
know about
that
it.
young men have.
Malik, you have any knowledge about how old the Bunch Ball is? I'm gonna Google it real quick.
Yeah, please Google it. I mean, I did some research on the Bunch Ball, but it's not as old as Zulu.
It's not? Okay.
It's not as old as Zulu, but this is like, you know, a society group, just like all the other side. But it's a society group that I guess originally was for a particular demographic or group.
Mm-hmm. Like it's not a BYOB event at the Bunch Ball. Apparently, it's an open bar. You don't need to bring your own red beans and mashed potatoes to the Bunch Ball because I believe it's a catered event. And I think that they're way more strict about the dress code at the Bunch Ball. Yeah, but that's what he was getting at. He didn't want to see. Yeah. So just basically, if you want to go to a ball, but you don't want the Zulu Ball folks to be at the ball that you're trying to be at,
It's a high yellow
that's pretty
ball.
much okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
That's why I never heard
That's
of
what
it.
it-
Why?
no.
Okay.
Some people had
It all makes sense.
This was a thing. Yep. Seriously, on the same night of Zulu Ball every year.
But guess what? Zulu Ball gets down because they say PJ Martin, BBD, they say they did it last night.
Did Tank ever? Somebody was talking about Tank never showed up.
Well, the male Tank.
Yeah, well, I mean not Tank Barrino, but
But you know, because Torrance posted about it and people automatically thought it was Tank.
Torrance be joking.
Yeah.
Torrance play too much.
Yeah, so, but I don't think Tank showed up. I think people were still waiting outside, like, where did Tank at?
That's Zulu Ball for you. By the way, man, so our homie Juan LaFonte gave us 50 reserved seats to see the Black Panther.
50?
So if you didn't already know, Juan LaFonte bought out a theater in AMC Elmwood on Thursday of next week, that's the 15th, to see the Black Panther for free for 400 people.
Free ski!
For the free ski for 400 people. Big Frida's going to be there, Alvin Kamara and a few of the Saints. It's going to be a star-studded event. It's a red carpet event.
And they got free snacks.
Free popcorn. Free popcorn for the first 100 kids.
For the first 100 kids?
First 100 kids.
The fried bread.
Yeah, so he gave Torrance Taylor and the Nola Nobles like 75 tickets. I'll put that out there so y'all can stop calling me for the tickets. Because Torrance got more than me. He gave us 50. But we're going to give away at least 10 on the show tonight. So we're about to take a break, but call us at 504-260-9265 if you're watching on my Facebook Live, if you're listening live on the radio, on the website. All y'all can win. 504-260-9265. We're giving away 2 to 3 tickets to the person who calls during this break. In the meantime, the Misbelief Radio Show only plays music by local independent artists. So if you're a local independent artist, you make radio-friendly music.
Radio-friendly!
I gotta overemphasize radio-friendly every time because listen, no, you can't say the N-word on the radio. I want to say the N-word right now. In fact, as soon as we go to break, I'm going to say the N-word buku times. But you can't say it on the radio.
That's why we're about 1700s word ninny hammer. Anytime you want to say the word, you could just say ninny hammer.
Right.
Like you stupid ass ninny hammer.
Stupid
Feel
ass
me?
ninny
We got
hammer.
that from the 1700s. We be time traveling.
So if you're a local independent artist, you make radio-friendly music, send it to us at themisbelief@gmail.com. I will put it on a playlist whether we like it or not. Because it ain't about me, it's about you. We usually like most of it though. So Mastermind, what you got queued up?
What I got queued up for you is The Great Taxation by Reggie Smith.
Oh, that's new, huh? Reggie Smith, The Great Sexation. Looking forward to hearing this one, Reggie. Stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show. Don't get nothing on you.
That's a big ass title there, Reggie.
Yeah, so call us
The Great Sexation.
260-9265.
Oh, it's a real saxophone.
2 to 3
Yeah.
tickets.
Oh,
I know that Reggie. That Reggie be at the Jazz Market. He played the saxophone.
Okay.
2 to 3 tickets. So call us 260-9265.
That's what I was doing. I was
We'll go
saying.
to the phone line. Yes, the first guest to move on.
Someone's calling in for their tickets. Who's calling?
Is it my mama? Tell my mama she
I want
can
to
now
tease the
win.
people. Come on, we be going to the phone lines.
Okay.
Let's go to the phone lines and see who's calling. They calling?
Somebody trying to call and get some
They
tickets.
calling?
I don't know who this is.
Who is it?
If right now.
Yeah, so I'm going to come out. You're going to go ahead.
2 to 3. I don't know.
Going now?
Yeah, you go now. Right now. We come back from playing these 2 songs. We're talking to you.
Somebody named Nia says she wants the tickets. I don't know
Nia?
if she's watching Facebook.
Nia, actually, what's the phrase that pays?
What is the phrase that pays?
I don't know.
The phrase that pays.
It's don't get nothing on you. If actually the phrase that pays is don't get nothing on you. But you know, this is not something. You know, Kevin makes all I know, right? Is that that's Nia her last name? That's Nia her last name.
Yeah. What's your last name?
Are we friends on Facebook? I know her.
Friends on Facebook?
Tell her, hold on, I'm put on the air. We'll come back and play these 2 songs. But tell her 2 to 3 tickets. How many she need? 2 or 3.
How many you trying to get? 2 or 3?
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you doing?
Good. So I see we have some beats. You go to the parade yet? Which one?
I
don't know.
We got somebody else on hold?
Y'all know what parade y'all went to?
Yes, he does. No, I don't. On the West Bank.
On the West Bank? All right, cool.
I don't know. We're not from here.
That's okay. That's okay. Did you catch that at the parade? This right here. You caught that? You caught this at a parade? Well, this is nice. Hold on, look at this. This is nice. You can just wear that. You can keep that. All right. Good job. Thank y'all for being here.
Thank you.
Kevin Styles is in the building, y'all. Kevin Styles.
Hey, where my ladies at?
You got some,
Ladies, follow me on Instagram at Kev Styles.
Kevin Styles, we gotta ask you, what's going on for Valentine's Day?
Oh man, me and my homie actually trying to put together something right now.
Okay.
Follow my Instagram and stay up to date with all of that. We put it together last minute because something else actually fell through the cracks. But we're working on something, so y'all follow me.
Okay.
We're gonna get it poppin'.
All right, man. All right. Appreciate you.
Bye, Internet.
Where's Mastermind going?
He always has great bags.
He does. I just noticed that he has a different bag today. Malik,
Hey, Brian.
what's going on?
Nothing much, man. Everybody getting ready for this Carnival season, and we're missing Endymion. It should be, Endymion was rolling fast, so it should almost be over.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
so.
rolling fast tonight?
Yes, rain.
Oh, rain. Okay.
They saw it early, so yeah.
No, non-talk today was hit. Like, non-talk was a beast.
It was?
Yeah, the rain held out. It was
Cool.
nice and warm. Oh.
Well, not talking just a great community parade. It really is. It really great. So.
Power to the people.
Exactly.
Check out the Blair, let's get you one.
Wait, I'm on. Did you see that folder? I'm trying to get my mama
So he had something to say. So.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, go get you a Blairism. You know,
TheBlairisms.com.
TheBlairisms.com. Check us out. Instagram hashtag TheBlairisms.
So, and this is new. This is coffee. No, this right here.
Oh yeah, coffee mug.
Yeah, tea. Well,
Yeah, get you a
yes.
travel mug.
504.
Now this is not that Quincy Jones tea, but it's tea.
Nobody's got the Quincy Jones tea. Nobody's got you.
I'm gonna just get Quincy drunk one night, and I'm gonna
You don't drink, you don't have to get him drunk.
Right, you just got to ask him
Apparently,
questions.
you don't have to get him drunk.
Say, hey, Quincy, what's going on? What you done seen?
He thinks he's gonna live another. Like, didn't he say he's gonna live to like 120 or something?
Well, after that interview, I don't. Never mind. Shut up.
He might come up
Apparently,
missing.
like, he probably knows exactly.
I don't understand though how you can answer the question of who killed Kennedy, but can't talk about Cosby in public.
because Cosby the GOAT.
And Cosby know his dirt.
Yeah, but Cosby the GOAT.
And he succeeded at
Some people,
it.
he didn't talk about Cosby. He didn't talk about Hillary Clinton, and he did not go too far when he said he dated Ivanka Trump. He said it. He didn't go too far.
I mean, not
Hey, Miss Dana.
disappointed isn't necessarily the word I want to use. Disgusted.
Everybody say, hey, Miss Dana.
Hey, Miss Dana, what up, Miss Dana?
What's up?
Look, Oshun didn't even wash her face since you did the makeup. Look.
Yes, I have. I definitely have.
I think everyone's back. We're gonna go back in here.
So I see you guys are, we get some great music from local artists.
This is Erica.
Whoever's listening,
Flowers.
maybe you sent us your song.
I don't need to say. I will. No, y'all only do local. I'm gonna send y'all some like Afro beats, like jams too.
This is
They're
Erica
really
Flowers.
nice.
Maybe you sent to us something else.
Something else. Okay, I got you.
It's Erica Flowers.
Okay, right here, girl. My first Nigerian friend. Yeah. No. Okay, how do you know the Nigerian carry last? You want orgy? You want orgy? Is that how you know it?
No, I have a Nigerian friend. His name is Tunde. Shout out to Tunde.
Tunde?
Yeah, Tunde Way.
Oh, the cook?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I met him.
Yeah, see, now I got two Nigerian friends. I
That's
have
the thing.
two.
People say that all black people know each other. It's not true.
It's not true.
Nigerian people know each other. That's what it is.
I have two Nigerian friends. Yes.
Oh my god.
Tunde, wait, I've heard you say his name before.
Yeah, shout out to Tunde.
Tunde, shout out to Tunde.
I'll make sure I get all of this. I saw y'all doing some other screenings besides what the Jazz Market Tour, right? At Ashe? Are y'all doing? No, at the Carver Theater.
Okay, so it was supposed to be at the Carver Theater, but they closed down.
Okay.
But they never took down that post on Facebook.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Because I thought they were still open for private events if you got the money for it. I was like, man, they got
Oh yeah, we had a hustle to get our money back. But that's another story. But we
I
got
believe
it.
you. I believe
That's
you.
what matters.
I'm
We
glad.
got it.
I'm glad.
So,
We ain't gonna say no
So,
names. We got folk at the
Listen,
bar.
we just don't know what they did.
Understood,
Did we actually have a caller?
Huh?
Did we actually have a caller? Or?
Yeah, she won.
this camera.
I told her to hold on. She was gonna talk to her, but yeah, she called in.
Oh, I just make sure she's still here.
I don't know the thing.
We want how much more time we got. We're gonna talk to the caller and just say how much more time we got. How much? We need better hand signals. Less than a minute.
Less than a minute.
Okay, and is the caller still there? Okay, good. Good, yeah. We got less than a minute. And
We need to start typing.
start typing what? Oh yeah, we do have the instant messenger. We don't even use the instant messenger. We will.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we never use it. I think we started.
All right, we come back.
Here we go.
Come back.
We coming back. And we are back. We're back, y'all. Welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show. You're listening live on WBOK.
Or
you're listening on the website, www.wbok1230am.com.
Or
you are listening on the WBOK app, like my mama does in Dallas.
Or
you're watching us live on my Facebook page, because the Misbelief goes live every Saturday from DC Paul's Facebook page, from the Misbelief Facebook page, and you're sharing it because it's funny and it's fun. Or you listen to the podcast available on iTunes and at themisbelief.podbean.com. Or you're watching us on the YouTube channel, because we as millennials are all across all of these media platforms.
We everywhere.
You heard me? You can't miss the Misbelief unless you're trying not to find us on purpose. Word. By the way, I'm DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio.
I'm not.
And who's this? Who's this to my right?
Hi, y'all. It's me, Oshun, and I'm not engaging in that. He's going too far.
Who's this to my left?
It's that actor guy, Mr. Bats, a.k.a. the handsome Robert Townsend.
Hey, okay. The handsome millennial Robert Townsend.
We just saw Hollywood Shuffle, y'all. We were
late. Born anew after
we late.
Hollywood Shuffle. We should have been seeing that movie.
Oh, God.
God. Who's that to his left?
It's Jay still over here.
What's happening, Jay Still?
What's up?
You still keeping it real?
Yeah, I'm keeping it real.
I heard that. Who that is in the booth? What's happening? Who's that? Who's my engineer? What's happening, Mastermind? What was that last song you played, man?
That last song was
Beautiful, whatever it was.
magical, actually.
It was magical? By whom?
It all makes sense.
She was here a few weeks ago. She worked magic in Studio 1230, just like our second guest is going to do today. But before we get into our
saxation
interview,
was
do we
popping
still
too.
have the saxation by Reggie Smith, by the way. The last two songs we played were dope. We're getting so much good music here on the Misbelief Radio Show. Continue sending us your music. We love playing it. Love it. So we got a call on the line, right? Put her on. Let me see who that is. Who that is? What's happening? What's your name?
Hello, hey, this is Nia Davis.
Hey, Nia. I know. You spell both of your names backward on Facebook. Huh?
Yes.
Can I put you on blast real quick? So you came to speed dating a few weeks ago, right?
I did.
How was your experience? I hold speed dating with my homegirl Geneva on the last Monday of every month at 14 parishes. That's for the people who don't know. How was your experience?
I love speed dating.
Did you
Absolutely love it.
Did you make a love connection?
No, I did not.
Damn it. Okay, I tried. I did my best. You'll be back, though? That's dope. All right. Nia, we're going to have 3 tickets to Black Panther. I'm waiting for you at the station. We at 1639 Boulevard. Okay. February 15th at 6 p.m. AMC Elmwood. We will be seeing you there for the premiere, the red carpet premiere. Make sure you show up with your application on. I look forward to seeing you. Nice. I heard that. Thank you. By the way, the phrase that pays is "don't get nothing on you." Just for the people who are wondering.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Take that. All right, Neil. We'll see you later. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Awesome. Man.
Bro, you giving out multiple tickets. One person got 3.
Yes, I don't want her to come by herself.
I'm just saying, bro. I thought you was giving like 1 or 2, man. That's a family affair.
I'm going to give away 2 or 3 on our next break as well. So listen up. Give us a call at 504-260-9265. In the meantime, our first guest on this episode is here. You guys make some noise for NK Obi.
Yes! Yes.
Yes. What's happening, NK? How are you?
I am good. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is NK of the Shiki Diaries in the building.
Thank you for correcting, because it's spelled like Nikki.
Yeah, so my real name is Nkedi Niraka Izukaneo de Nuche Obiako, but I don't think y'all can get that.
Man, say that again.
So I'm going to keep it real simple. My stage name is NK.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it. Man. So you're not from here, right?
I am originally Nigerian, but I've been here since 2009. At this point, just call me a New Orleanian. Yes, indeed.
So I usually would ask ask people, the first question we usually ask is, "What is if you know what a misbelief is?" But we actually just told you what it was.
Yes, I was clueless.
Hopefully, you ain't the only one. Believe me, the people from the West Bank be having no idea.
I was actually on the West Bank today for the parade, just for a little bit. I had to work out there, so. But it was. I ain't gonna lie, but you know, and I got a little dolphin and a bead, but I wanted a teddy bear.
And a bead?
A bead, because I didn't want them. And I was like, they kept coming out. I was like, don't give me no bead. But then one flew right down. I wanted my teddy bear. She's not so
I love the accents coming out of everything. And Kay, you are part of a brand called Dashiki Diaries, right?
Yes.
You and your sister?
Yes.
I was looking forward to meeting both of y'all.
I know. The young lady is currently at work, so I had to come and hold it down.
At work. All right.
Yes, indeed. But I am here also with my manager, Mr. Toxic, who is behind the camera today, getting some footage from M-Fam. Yes, indeed.
I know M-Fam.
But I run Dashiki Diaries with my sister, Iffy. A lot of people think we're twins, but we're really just sisters.
I thought y'all was twins.
We dress alike and we do look
On
alike,
purpose.
And we have the same wigs and we got the same makeup. You know,
y'all sisters for real. Like y'all get dressed together. You're like, hey, what you wearing today?
Exactly.
Me too.
But Dashiki Diaries is basically an African girl's travel diary based within the media and entertainment field. We've done everything from radio, actually being on here on WBOK. We've featured a couple of times on here. We've been on TV internationally in Houston, in the UK, and the US, which is awesome. Well, Houston is in the US. I meant to say Africa. So Africa, the UK, and the US. We've done some TV stuff. We've done red carpet hosting. Nice. We do event planning. We also are designers. And so, yeah, I think that's a bunch of stuff that we, you know, do. But yeah. But, you know, we couldn't do it without our fantastic team over at M-Fam. They've been holding us down. We actually wrapped up season 1 of our podcast in December on M-Fam Radio.
They can catch the podcast.
Yes, so we are currently on break now. We're about to come back with a bang, you know, in a few months for season 2. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing no games, you know, but we are very, very happy. We got a very good response, and a lot of people are interested in getting sponsorship. So we're excited. It is actually available on www.mfamhq.com. It's also available on the app MFam, which you can download today on the iOS and Android app.
Nice.
So
you're here to talk about this film. It's called Threesome.
Threesome.
Caught my attention. You called it a night of Nollywood excellence.
Yes, indeed.
Tell us about it. This is an independent film from Nigeria?
Yes. So we are partnering with Stanford Films Productions to host the first ever Nollywood movie premiere that's going to be taking place in New Orleans, like in Louisiana, actually. It's never happened before.
I've never heard the term. I'm ignorant. I've never heard Nollywood before.
No, it's normal. I've gotten this several times, but Nollywood.
I've heard of it.
I like you.
They don't have
That's my friend.
friends.
That's my friend, you know. But Nollywood is the third largest film industry in the world. So you have Hollywood, you have Bollywood, and you have Nollywood. So the N is for Nigeria. And, you know, you can also hear of Gollywood. The GH is Ghana. So Nollywood is just really big, and they're doing really good things, and they've definitely stepped up. So for us to be approached with this opportunity, like, just know we are so grateful that, you know, someone recognized what we're doing, our efforts, and it's like, listen, we like y'all, we like what y'all are doing, we want y'all on the team, so that's what we are going to be bringing to New Orleans.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is this the first time that this film is premiering in the country?
Anywhere, all over. All over.
They ain't even seen it in the motherland yet?
They ain't seen it. They ain't seen it, but they're going to see it on the 17th.
They've seen it before?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
on the 17th, they'll be at the Jazz Market, right? At what time?
It starts at 6 p.m. Doors open. You know, come dressed formal in your best and finest attire, because you might find you a man or get you
I can
a
only imagine like when you say Hollywood excellence and red carpet, you put all that together. I just can't imagine. I mean, you better be rose petals. It's like the Black Panther. It's gonna. I mean, somebody's gonna be out there with a djembe. Somebody gotta have a trance.
So you know, we not gonna do all that.
No.
You know, but you know, we're gonna keep it classy. You know, but still, we are happy it's taking place during Black History Month. That's something we really wanted, you know, to stress on and put importance on. So it starts at 6 p.m. You come in, mix, mingle, red carpet, pictures, videos, all of that. Then it moves inside the Iberia Hall. for a film industry questions and answers panel. We have the executive director, Ms. Fallon Young of the New Orleans Film Society, who is going to be on that panel. We have Clint Bowie as well from the Film Society. He is the artistic director, is going to be on that panel. We have Dominic McClellan, who is a writer, actor, director, he's like the next Tyler Perry, I feel.
Yeah, I feel like it too.
He's going to be moderating that panel. We have Lance Nichols, who's going to be on that panel. Uncle Lance. We have Darcy McKinnon, who is the executive director of Novak, and also Austin Awafy, who is the CEO of Stanford Films Productions, who will be joined by Mr. Kenneth Okolie, who is coming all the way from Nigeria.
I would say he's an award-winning actor.
He is an award-winning actor who is going to be featured in the movie Threesome that's going to be screening that night. So that's a lot of stuff we're going to have going on. But best believe we are very excited and we can't wait for this day to come. We are putting in a lot of great effort. We have people who are receiving it very well. We appreciate you guys for having us on here to talk about it some more. And also, Miss Sheba Songs of 93.3 is going to be covering the red carpet.
Don't be dropping nobody on the radio station.
So I'm sorry, but DC, I'm sorry. But I did bring it up. I know for sure. I mentioned this to you. You told me you're going to be working. You're going to be here. That's what you told me.
On the 17th?
Yes. You know, but I understand the dedication to the show. We see what you guys are doing. We love it, and we support everything.
I would hope that I would get to see Threesome, the movie, somewhere else.
We can definitely.
Outside of this, yeah, I mean,
we can definitely make that happen.
Okay,
we can
cool.
definitely make that happen.
I'm looking forward to it, man.
Thank you.
And you are very good at names and brands and whatnot. So you've been doing this for a while.
I surely have been, y'all.
Miss NK, thank you for
yes,
coming.
Yes, indeed. I thank you guys so much for having us. And you guys can follow us on the social media.
I sure do
We're
already.
on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Dashiki Diaries, literally Dashiki like the shirt. Then Diaries, Diaries.
Y'all got a nice little following too. I like it. I like it. Y'all doing this work. Yes.
Thank you. We're doing our very best.
And, y'all live. You and your sister live here, right?
Yes, we live here, but a lot of people think we like live out of town
because it's a travel diary.
Yes,
right?
and yes, we go to the top African movie festivals, music festivals, different festivals all over the United States, and all that footage gets taken back internationally, not only to Africa, but as I mentioned, UK and a bunch of different places. So we are just super thankful to God for the opportunities and can't wait to see what's next.
I'd love to have you back on the show. You and your sister talk about whatever the next step is.
Yes, you know we're going to cut up, we're going to bring some Afro beats music, you know what I'm saying?
We're going to wait. Can I ask,
great energy.
What is Threesome like? What's the storyline?
Threesome. So
I just thought it was. I thought I knew what it was about. My bad.
So basically, a night of just harmless fun of three co-workers turns into a whirlwind of unexpected events. That's just what I'm going to say and leave all the rest to imagination.
Oh, it's like, dude, where's my penis?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Can you tell us, does it live up to its name at all, or is it just...
A little what?
Does it live up to its name?
You mean is that sex?
Or is it just...
It is a rated R movie, but it ain't gonna be all that and the rest out there, you know, all over the place.
Just
but
all
it's
that,
gonna be
not the rest.
All that, not the rest.
Boom.
There we go.
Gotcha.
You know, and you guys...
I like it.
You guys can get tickets on Eventbrite, www.threesomemoviepremiere.eventbrite.com, and you can also visit us on Instagram to get information on how to get tickets too. Awesome. So definitely be there, February 17th, 6 p.m.
That's a week from today, right?
Yes, yes.
So do be there. I would love to, and I got ways. I'm gonna catch this movie. Yep. Thanks again.
Thank you so much for having me.
Please stick around because we got Blair Dottin-Haley. He's here for the third time, but for the first time, he's gonna hit Studio 1230 with a live performance. I caught the sound check. Listen, if you're watching my Facebook Live, share the video so your friends can see Blair about to tear it down in Studio 1230.
And up.
And up, and then sideways, and every other way it's supposed to go. In the meantime, I want to give away 2 more tickets to see the Black Panther on the 15th. So give me a call, 504-260-9265, and we're going to play some songs. What you got, Mastermind? What's lined up?
Okay.
I love the wordplay. Attention Hoard by whom? Oh, man, we love my kids. My shout out to my kids. She's doing Jazz Fest and Essence Fest this year, you heard me? So shout out to local artists doing their thing. This is the Misbelief Radio Show. Stay tuned. Don't get nothing on you.
Bib life.
Woo!
so hot in here.
Take this shit off. Who's professional though?
Can't lock black people in a goddamn room. We gonna die.
Alright, let me see if this air. See y'all, I got a Nigerian friends.
Call the ambulance.
Okay.
So you do what Natalie before?
Yeah.
I felt bad because I started that before, like before Natalie was.
Because Natalie was from Nigeria.
Yo, we in here. We're so professional. We're so professional because you can't even tell we were sweating. Hi.
Sweating so hard you get 3 or 4 times. You know what I'm saying? Can you give me these phones?
Yeah, yep. My phone. I got my phone.
Oh, we got it.
Don't get us taking the picture.
Oh my God.
Black Panther, give us a call for the Black Panther tickets. Martin really wants you to go, so does Jessica. We got Blair back in the booth. Kevin Styles. Alright, and then we got a whole live studio audience. Thank you guys for being here. Alright, Mastermind. We are packed down today. We're growing, people. We're growing.
Is somebody calling?
When I heard.
I've been told my whole life to watch it though. I just never watched it.
I also have not seen it. I remember very much.
Well, people was traveling in space, so DC allowed me to be a part of.
Yes.
I want so this is next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
What time is it?
What
time is
the movie?
Yeah.
It's gonna be probably like 8 hours.
You bought me Valentine's Day candy? I mean, he is so fucking sweet, man. I don't have a Valentine's Day.
Yeah, so let's see if we can probably make the parent.
I'm Brian.
Where did you get these?
Okay, I'm representing.
Cookies and cream.
Where did you get them from?
I got those at the Dollar Tree.
Which one?
The one on shelf, but I think they're all over.
Which one is this?
Damn man, I gotta get this.
Oh yeah,
The Dollar Tree? Okay, how many come in the bag for $1?
I don't know. It's not a small amount, but it's not a big amount. It's that medium.
You got the chocolate?
No, this is so good. This is so good. Facebook.
I thought they would be.
Oh my goodness, cookies and cream one?
I gotta have one. I'm gonna go get one. Sorry, I'm a little hot.
That's okay. You brought the heat. You brought the fire.
Thank you.
We're gonna be right here for the. I put the air on. I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
Oh, after.
We be forgetting that usually the air be on when we come in here. No, don't try to walk away, Kevin Styles.
Oh, man.
Hey. We thought we was playing the My Kids Burn song. Just now it was actually Kevin Styles' song.
What song? The song is called No Wrong. Right now it's on SoundCloud. I didn't think people would like it that much, but I'm gonna put it on iTunes and stuff coming up real soon. So.
Video too.
Video too. Yeah.
So you coming back on the show to tell us
about? Yeah. Let me know whenever y'all want me to come back. Yeah.
When you want to come back.
Yeah. I want to come back. I can do it.
And it's on February 19th. I'm going to 6 nights a week. So you gotta wait till this Saturday. Come on Tuesday. That's Monday.
Dope. All right.
It's a lot. It's a lot of this voice.
It's a lot of space. Let's get it popping.
I got an equipment.
Justin. Nice to meet you.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah. It's a whole lot of talking.
How are things going?
Oh, they're wonderful. I'm on vacation.
On vacation?
Oh yeah, we just down here celebrating Mardi Gras and Mardi Gras Love is coming up on Monday, so come out, check us out, MardiGrasLove.com, where you can get your tickets. Also check out the Blairism.
So what, you said Mardi Gras Love?
Yeah, so Blair over here, he be singing his little heart out.
What's going on, Misbelief family?
Y'all about to give it a little
Glad to be
taste.
back.
We about to get a little taste in a second.
I was actually here, we're going to talk about this, I'm sure, when we, but I was here a year ago on the second Misbelief show, talking about Mardi Gras Love, which DC has hosted for the last 2 years.
Right.
This will be the 3rd year he's hosted it, but this is our 7th year of handling Mardi Gras Love, our 5th year at Cafe Istanbul. So we're at Cafe Istanbul, Mardi Gras night. Come check us out. We're going to have a great time. It's going to be a lot of music and good times. A lot of laughs. It's going to be a really good time.
That's what we all about. Some laughter, some love, and some inspiration. And a little bit of reflection, too. You know, we got to address some things. Sometimes you just got to talk about shit. Stuff. Whoops.
We live.
Oh, we live here?
On Facebook, so we fine. Oh, we good. We good.
Hey, Facebook.
Everybody, you got a second?
What's
Come
wrong?
on, Brian.
All right.
Facebook Live show every morning.
That's when you showed me.
Okay, very good. I like it.
So glad.
And we're back. We're back, y'all. Welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show here on WBOK AM 1230. I'm DC Paul, the millennial Arsenio with no material on Vimeo. Who's this to my right?
The one and only fantastic unicorn herself, the lady in yellow, the diamond in the rough, the rose from the concrete.
How many?
The one.
I mean, damn.
I haven't been here for a week. I was on vocal rest. I don't know how hard it was for me not to talk. I was very much so annoyed that I could not speak last week. So
I wasn't annoyed. Who's this to my left?
It's that actor guy, Mr. Bats.
Who's that to your left?
It's the real J still eating all the meal.
All right.
Whoa, we got a rhyme.
We got a rhyme in the booth. Ain't no who that behind you, Mastermind?
You know, basically.
You get lazy with these taglines.
not me. I'm Richard now.
I'm DC Paul, Chef Endowment. So, what was that last song you played?
So the last song that I played was
By Mike. And before that, what song was that? What's the name of that song? No Wrong. That's the new single from Kevin Styles. He'll be here in a few weeks to tell us about it.
In a few weeks.
Whenever he say so, really. Whenever he say so.
I'm looking at this man right now.
He's right here. He's right here. So whenever he say he want to come back, but he's been here before, man. And we love talking to all these local artists and creative people. Come through and holler at us. We have fun with y'all. I think we have a call on the line, don't we?
Yeah.
Somebody is she me? Okay.
Super.
Put on. Who that is? She said, at least I tried to be. Who's this? What up, Mama Vera? How you doing, baby? You probably one of the few people who actually listens to us on the radio, huh? You listen, you got the AM. No, it's all good. We love you so much. I love Community Book Center. I'm there often. You want 2 or 3 tickets? 3?
You got that, man.
Okay.
Right?
There you go.
You got that.
Got that.
How about this? Are you... Right. Did he correct you? Did he give you the eye just now? How about this? Instead of you coming to the station, Mama Vera, I'm going to bring these to you Monday or Tuesday at the bookstore. That's cool? Yes, ma'am. And I got your phone number. I love you to death. Oh, yeah. Correct me. I love you to life, Mama Vera. Thank you for listening.
I love that.
This is for the 15th at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. is the red carpet. The show starts at 7. No problem. Thank you. Thank you, Mama Vera. We love you.
I love her so
Thank you,
much.
Mama Vera. Shout out to Community Book Center right there on Bayou Road. You heard me. Just a great place to be all the time. Support black businesses. We're here with our second interview guest here on this episode. I think it's episode 50.
Is it?
Or
Is it
49?
No, it's 49. Oh, don't do
listen,
that.
49?
Next
I don't be
week.
knowing. Listen.
We still middle-aged, though.
Yeah, all the time. Right together.
2 more weeks. 52.
We almost at our 52 mark. But we're here with our interview guest number 2. Blair Dottin-Haley. Give it up
Third time here with us.
3 times the charm, Blair.
Blair, what's up, Uncle Blair?
Charm. What's going on, y'all? How
You
y'all
were
doing?
here
Good to be here.
for episode number 2, right?
I was about a year or so ago. About a year, right? It was Mardi Gras.
It was Mardi Gras because you would. What is the one with the purses? Is it?
Oh
That's
wait,
Nick.
and I
Nick's.
Nick's.
And you brought some beautiful layers and purses in.
And this year, and I probably should have brought them.
Would have been nice.
Well, but this year she outdid herself. So I don't know if any of you guys went to the ball last night.
No.
But one of my favorite musical acts on earth,
EnVouge,
EB3,
performed at the ball last night, and I got them made some Blairisms purses.
Nice.
They were for the ball. She made them. My friend Tamika Points.
Nice.
Shout out Tamika. Love you, baby. She she really outdid herself this time. I mean, I do have pictures.
Okay,
I'll show y'all pictures.
In the meantime, man, what's the update on Blairisms?
So,
I know it's something new. It's always something new.
Most recently we just dropped 2 Black History Month shirts.
Okay.
One that says, "You cannot outdo black people. We lit AF. We lit us." We lit AF.
There you go. You good. There you go.
And then the other one says, "A friendly reminder: Black History Month is from January 1st to December 31st."
Okay.
Amen.
And these are all across the t-shirts, the mugs,
Yep,
the tote bags.
everything on everything.
Nice.
I like
At
to say everything on everything. At theblairisms.com. TheBlairism.com.
Dope.
Oh, I'm drinking out of it. So this is my first time using my 504 travel mug.
I
love travel mug.
I got the my mentee in here getting ready to,
Just stun on us, huh?
Hey man, you know what I learned?
I went to the ball last night, which means I didn't get home till Zulu.
So the fun rolls.
we got a double check.
So I didn't get back home till like 4 this morning. Then we got up and went to Namtok.
Wow.
And then we got back home from Namtok, stopped at Triangle and got something to eat. And I was gonna take a nap, but I said if I take a nap, then I might miss the show. And so I'm not gonna I didn't take a nap and I came through.
I took a nap.
A long one. And they made me
I'm hoping all of the guests today get tickets to the Black Panther opening too.
Yeah, I got left. But it is a free event. And honestly, I'm going to talk because there's plenty of ways to get reserved tickets. Plenty of ways to get it. I want to say this. You're talking about drinking tea. I did some research on TheMisbelief, the fruit, the loquat. The loquat leaf, if you make it into a tea, it's good for the vocals. It's good for like diabetes and insulin creation in the body.
That makes sense.
So if you got a Misbelief tree in your yard and they're making those fruits, those leaves are still good year-round for all types of things. And we'll share from the Misbelief Facebook page this article with the recipe on how to prepare loquat tea. Facts. 8 years in a row we've been doing this. 7 years. See, I'm jumping the gun. 7 years.
Usually, I inflate the number of times that you hosted. I'm like, DC, haven't you hosted it 17 times? He's like, no, last year. I was like, bruh, it's been at least 3 years. He's like, no, it was just last year.
Yeah,
it was just last year.
A lot of fun.
But it speaks to me about how, because we had other hosts, actually, and not to say the other hosts weren't great, but DC feels like he should be the host of Mardi Gras for me. Right, yeah. Tanya Boy Cannon, shout out to Tanya Boy Cannon, was the first host of Mardi Gras. Nice. I wasn't able to afford her after that. She blew up on us. Nah, I'm joking.
But, she said I'm
teasing. She came. No, Tanya came back actually 2 years ago and got on stage with Flow Assist and tore it down. Yep. So yeah, shout out to Tanya.
Yeah, we love Tanya. She was on the very first episode of TheMisbelief when it was a TV show when Martin was a guest. Yeah, she was a musical guest. We love Tanya Boy Cannon.
All keep it in the family.
Right.
All in the family.
Love this city. And
that's how the city is and how it works and how it moves. And I appreciate as much as there is new energy in the city. That the old energy in the city is, but that speaks to the resilience of the people of the city, the resilience of the people of color, of black people in general, right? And the way that we keep connected in New Orleans, and I don't even live here anymore, and able to stay so connected to the city is, I think it's a testament to resilience and to the spirit of the city.
Yeah. Nice. So, year number 7.
Year number 7.
Cafe Istanbul.
Istanbul on Monday night. We're going to start at 8 o'clock.
What can we expect this year from Mardi Gras Love?
So, because our first Mardi Gras Love was very close to Valentine's Day. So the other thing is we don't choose. You know, Mardi Gras chooses us every year. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't get to choose the date. And so some years I have I have more time to plan, and some years I don't. Right. So some years we're planning it up until the beginning of February, and some years we get all the way to the beginning of March. Well, this year, since we're falling on Valentine's weekend Monday, we're going to give an homage to love, and that's how Mardi Gras Love got its name. It got its name because the very first show was the day before or 2 days before Valentine's Day, and we just thought it made sense to connect the two things.
Okay.
I mean, and you know, love songs are kind of my thing anyway, right? And so that's we came up with the name of it, and so we're gonna do love songs this year.
So if it's not sold out by now, where can people find tickets?
It is not sold out right now.
Okay.
We are expecting a pretty good crowd. It's been a blessing.
Yeah,
it's been such a blessing. But people can get tickets at LundyGrasLove.com. Straight through that website, and you can also see clips from previous shows from past years on LundyGrasLove.com, and so you can kind of get an idea of what kind of night you can expect.
Any special guests this year?
We got a bunch of special guests. One of them is actually
Kev Styles.
So Kev Styles has been on every Mardi Gras Love. Kev Styles was with us at Mardi Gras Love when we were still at Clever Wine Bar in the American Can Company before we became a fire hazard. The year we became a fire hazard. We had too many people, and that's when we moved, and that was 5 years ago. We moved over to Cafe. This is our 5th year. Shout out to Chuck.
What up, Chuck, from the Chuck Wagon?
At Cafe Istanbul, my brother. We're 5 years in at Cafe Istanbul, and so yeah.
And, go ahead, Blair.
We're expecting a good crowd, and folks can expect. I mean, here's the other thing: it's a great date night, or it's a great night to try to find somebody.
Yep, I'll tell you that.
I mean, there are a lot of folks who found each other at Mardi Gras Love.
I can see that. It's been my 3rd year hosting it, and there's definitely something you can feel in the atmosphere. He gets all of the couples that are there in the audience to get up on stage and dance in front of the single people, which is supposed to be an inspiration. It felt like heartbreak a couple times, watching all of this happiness, slow dancing cheek to cheek, and I'm like, all right, well, one day.
That's right. One day.
My 3rd year in a row. We're just going to check it out. But it's a beautiful event. I look forward to it, and I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to host it.
And let me just tell you quickly, we have a few other folks. Another one of the singers who's going to be on the show. They're in the house tonight. Toya Foreman, who's from New Orleans, local.
Hey, Miss Toya Foreman.
She's gonna be singing. She's gonna be singing.
Does she know we only play music by local independent artists on this radio show? So if she got something she wants us to play, she can send it to us right now. It'll be on this episode. You heard me? Huh, Miss Toya? It's how you feel. It's how you feel.
It's Toya laying back like, I'm good, man.
That's
like,
cool,
you gonna see me.
She's gonna be singing.
See her Monday at
See her Monday.
That's right. We got another young lady. Her name is Rock. The Rock. She is making her stand-up comedy debut. Y'all, she is the truth.
All right now,
Okay.
we done heard the truth
She
before.
is the truth.
And we love us some women comedians.
She is the truth.
Shout out to Black Girl Giggles.
She may not be able to come on the Misbelief show. There's a censoring that would have to happen.
It would have to happen.
And I'm not sure how, because she's so naturally, I don't know how readily, and you might end up in trouble. Is there a delay?
Nope.
We've learned the hard way.
Oh no!
Listen, but Blair, if I can do it, she can do it. Okay? Did I mention I hosted the NOLA Gospel Awards a couple weeks ago?
I didn't know you were hosting.
Yeah, I hosted it. I only said the N-word 2 times. So
only
I'm saying,
2 times.
I can clean up if I need to. Right.
I'm almost proud.
And only one vagina joke.
Only 2 times.
So.
Let me stay at almost proud, please. Yeah, please, nephew.
All right. So, check him out at Mardi Gras Love this Monday. Check him out at theblairisms.com. Check him out on all of your social medias because he'll keep you entertained and laughing. And check him out on my Facebook Live in just a few moments. My name is DC Paul. My Facebook is wide open. Share this video because I heard the sound check is finna go down. You heard me, it's finna go down. So, we're going to take a break. I think we're going to give away one more set of tickets. Two more sets of tickets?
Yeah, the fat girl.
Two more sets of tickets. All right. Give us a call at 504-260-9265. In the meantime, Mastermind, what you finna play? What you got, Mastermind? You heard that? I hope you.
God is like,
you got parade plans tonight.
Come on in the room.
Come on inside. Okay, I know Yells. So this is World by Yells, and if you're listening, watching Facebook Live, check out Blair, Dottin-Haley right there in Studio 1230, and call her, hold the line. We're gonna talk to you right after Blair sings his song. Share the video. Stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show, and don't get none on you.
How dare you drink the last of my water? And you know I have to say that. You wasn't talking. You weren't talking. You weren't. Pay attention.
Hey, Blair, they said you about to kill the kids for you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. You gonna play me like this?
You going in?
Oh, hey. You know how you feeling?
You see how dressed this man is?
The break girl.
Ryan.
Close that door, Chica.
What's wrong?
It was in the pin folder.
She might have dropped it in the MF.
Did she?
No, it sounds like it's edited.
I think it was edited.
Come on, we're gonna let's check the performance out. Come on.
You see?
All right, y'all. Share this video. It's finna go down. Give it up for Blair, Dottin-Haley. Featuring Kevin Styles on it.
For you, I'd give a lifetime of stability. Anything you want of me. Nothing is impossible for you. There are no words or ways to show my love, or all the thoughts I'm thinking of. 'Cause this life is no good alone. Since we've become one, I made a change. And everything I do now, it makes sense. See where all roads end. All I do is for you. For you, I share the cup of love that overflows. And anyone who knows us knows that I would change all thoughts I have for you. There is no low or high or in between of my heart that you see. 'Cause I share all I have and am. Nothing I say's hard to understand. See, all I feel deeper still, and I always will. 'Cause all this love is for you. Oh, but every note that I play, every word I might say, every melody I feel, only for you and your appeal. Every page that I write, dreams. For you, I make a promise of fidelity, now and for eternity. You see, there's no one that could replace this vow. For you, I take your hand and heart and everything, and add to them a wedding ring. Because this life is no good alone. Since we've become one, you're all I know. If this feeling should leave, I die. And here's why: all I am is for you. Everything I do now, it makes sense. See what all rolls in, all I do. It's for Blair Dottin-Haley on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Just search Blair Dottin-Haley. You'll find me.
Hey, we'll see y'all on Monday.
See y'all come out on Monday, please.
8 o'clock we're getting started?
8 o'clock we getting it popping. I'd like to start on time. This is not like a it's not like an 8 o'clock start time and then we start at 9. I do not roll like that, y'all.
So it gets to go.
One more time for Blair Dottin-Haley, y'all.
All the thunder stop. Look.
I'm thinking you're singing to me and I realize I'm sitting next to your damn shit. I'm like, oh, look at that.
Especially during the live performances.
I understand. I got it.
That caller's stiletto. Shouts out to you, caller.
Come on.
Get that black
Oh yeah,
camera.
the caller's still out?
Yeah.
Hey everyone. What's going on?
Oh,
it's so much stuff that happened nationally. It's just like, cause I know we talk about New Orleans stuff. But Lord,
It is a lot of stuff.
So, if you want to get your national stuff, catch the Fly with Bats podcast on iTunes, Google Play, now Spotify, and Stitcher Radio. We talk about it all. You hear me?
that's why no Tours and Swing Story has never been invited to. But you know what?
We don't really do guests, man.
Oshun either, and I've been asking for you.
See, we're going to start doing guests for the new year. I'm going to start doing guests for the new year.
You're solid. I've been asking to be a part of the boys club.
We don't usually do guests, but
And
yeah,
then, like-
all right. Y'all fam. All right.
Thanks.
All right.
I have things to say.
We won't fly with bags.
All right.
Besides, I need a podcast I can cuss on. Shit. I'm sorry. We gotta do at least one Misbelief after dark a quarter.
This is a radio show first. Yeah. We try to get syndication and shit. So
we try to get them checks. No man.
Yeah,
we gonna work hard. We try to get these checks. We about to Misbelief about to come up.
When it's uncut, you come to Fly with Bats. That's all.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have a glow like Brian.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just red.
Is
that pink lotion moisturizer?
Well, we took those pictures with caption Nola.
Listen.
Beautiful Brian, the person holding the camera right now, made me blush.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit.
See this man right here? Y'all don't.
Right
Ooh, and it's
here.
close up. Look at that. Look at that face.
I'm like,
Brian's smoldered.
What?
Better slay Brian.
Shine bright like a Brian.
And then I look at my pictures, I'm like, I don't want this shit.
I'm not glowing like Brian.
One of his joints was so fire, Joey had to add glow. Just to be like, this is what makes it right.
How you follow up that? You can't put my picture
You
next to
can't.
this picture.
You can't do anything.
I see you, Brian.
Thank you guys.
I see you, beautiful one.
Don't be humble, Brian.
And little known Brian
Don't be
fact,
humble.
little known B fact. He can sing.
He can sing.
He should be in studio 12:30 something. He's on. And he got some Netflix shit about Nick Bryan.
Y'all know that episode of Martin when Keith Washington came on there? That's how me and Brad gonna do it in studios.
Just slide up in there.
Me and Brad gonna say it. Oh man.
What's going on?
I don't know, they having fun.
What time we got? Oh, time to go do bad things?
I think this is the second song, so no.
Oshun, Valentine's Day plans?
Well, I'm trying to get cuffed.
You're trying to get cuffed. Okay.
I'm finally trying to give up the single life, and my DMs are open. I'm taking applications right now.
You ever used to watch Love Connection?
No, because I always rooted for
That old school
90s.
joint.
I watched too much. You must love 90s game shows.
You said game shows?
Yeah, remember Love Connection? Oh, God.
Wasn't that the show where they used to do like the profile and someone say, I'm so-and-so and I like that?
And then they have all
Do your
three of them,
profile,
and then
Oshun.
Oh,
Yeah.
my profile?
Yeah.
My real name? My name is Oshun. I'm 30 some odd years old.
Some odd.
I love nature. I love my grandmas. I love 1980s fashion. I wear most of 1980s fashion.
What's your sign?
I'm an Aries with a Gemini rising and Scorpio moon. I'll be chilling. Really not that difficult. Like, I'm not. I really don't.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Later.
I don't really like to shop much because I ain't never got no money. Like, when we was little, we was poor, and I'm afraid to go back to the project. So I don't, I ain't about shopping. I have a great city job. I got benefits.
There we go. Come on.
Probably like tell them what they want to hear.
You see about to rush up in here like
Like the wind.
exactly. So that's why
He
would eat a woman.
1 minute.
So what's going on in these streets? I know one thing, and I know we always try to keep it light, but y'all need to stop shooting each other in New Orleans. Goddamn. Shit, I mean, this is unacceptable. This is really unacceptable. Fuck the excuses. If your child is paying your Section 8 rent and got a car and paying your car note, you know what he doing. Stop it. Stop it. And don't cry and say, Jesus, what happened? You know what happened if he gets shot. That's all I'm saying. Let's be real with ourselves, New Orleans.
Oh, Lord. Now y'all done got Malik sore.
No, it's just too many people get shot these days. This is like Chicago.
Great to meet you. Yes, do not let me leave without
Welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show. Never mind? Alright. Never mind. You put another song on.
Oh, you put another song on?
I don't know what he's doing.
And we're back. We're back, y'all. Welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show here on WBOK AM 1230.
For real this time.
For real this time. I'm DC Paul. Who's this?
It's Oshun and I was on time.
Yo, this is Malik of No Other Tours.
Who's this?
It's that actor guy, Mr. Bats.
And who's that?
What's poppin'? It's Jay still keeping it real.
And who's that? Yeah. Everybody's on time but me this time. What a surprise. I'm out of breath.
That's new.
Had to run upstairs. All right. Whew. Welcome back to the Misbelief. Oh, I did that already. This here is my favorite segment here on the Misbelief Radio Show. Actually, before I do that, we got a caller on the line trying to get these Black Panther tickets. You heard me. Caller, who's that there? Hello, caller.
Hi, my name's Val.
Hey, Val. How you doing, Miss Val?
Yeah, Miss Val.
I'm good. How are y'all?
Good. So, Miss Val, how you listening on the radio? Are you watching on Facebook, or how you listen to us?
I'm listening to you through Facebook.
Nice, awesome. Well, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. How many of these tickets you need? 2 or 3?
Oh, 3 will be good.
3, Miss Val. You know where WBOK radio station is? Nice. Okay. Well, you right around here. Well, you got kids in the background. How many kids? They cutting up. You got 2. Are they coming to the red carpet premiere with you? He was thinking about not bringing them. Wait. You said you got 2 kids. You asked for 3 tickets, but you was not thinking about them kids. Ain't that something? But that's fine, Miss Val. Okay, well listen. That's true. Okay, you and your homegirl. That's right. It's gonna be a nice red carpet event. Come in some nice African garb, but just there's gonna be cameras and the news and fancy people gonna be there. We're gonna be there, and you have 3 tickets waiting for you at the front desk at WBOK Monday morning, anytime, with your name on it, Miss Val. All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching and listening.
No problem.
Have a good weekend.
You too.
Oh, I love our listeners. Are we still on?
We have another caller.
Let's drop this call first. That button that said drop right there?
Don't.
There we go.
I just learned something.
Okay. Do we have another caller? I don't mind taking another one. And I pressed the drop button?
Yeah.
I think I pressed the drop button.
And
I pressed it over on
Call
this
back,
side.
baby.
I was trying to...
Call back.
Did she give us her name? What's your name? You should not say her last name. She didn't want you to say it. But all right, Erica, it's fine. Well, Erica, call back. It sounds like we have a call. Is the other caller still on hold? What's the
there's some red light happening, but we'll figure it out.
What's the figure? Yeah, the other caller. Can we hang up the Miss?
Yeah, we dropped the wrong
please?
caller.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
How many millennials it takes to accept
Thank
a
you.
call?
It's that old technology, man.
I'm trying to drop Miss Bell's call and the other person. Okay, so Erica, call back. We got some tickets for you too, baby.
I feel like a 9-year-old looking at a VHS.
What is it? 504-260-9265, y'all. And this segment is called "What's Going On Out Here."
What's going on out here?
You heard me? It's where we talk about local talking points, events, topics, people, whatever's happening out here in the city of New Orleans that interests us as millennials. So I'm gonna start with you, Oshun. Baby, what's going on out here?
Well, you guys, I have a lot of things to catch you up on.
What you got?
Number 1, let's first talk about my alma mater.
Oh, yeah.
3-5?
Yes, you guys. Now, according to this misleading news article, it says Orleans Parish School Board wants to see McDonald 35 under a new non-charter operator, and you go on to read the article, and they want it to be a charter school, but not a charter school. Like, they want it to be exclusive upper echelon, but they want you to pay for the exclusivity.
Right.
Now, I don't understand. Don't do me.
It's going to be a word right now.
Right. This is why they closing that school. See, look at my color. I can understand transforming the school, because when I went to 35, you had to take a test. You had to do a lot of things to actually get into this school.
Almost like McMahon. Y'all was almost us.
There was almost like McMahon. It was close to McMahon.
Y'all don't even know who Eleanor McMahon is, but we gonna wait.
Exactly.
Y'all have a slave master as the name of your school.
Well, let's just note that 35 is the first black public high school in Louisiana.
Tell them, Malik.
John McDonald, 35, right?
And they're trying to take that away from us, okay? And you're trying to make this into something that is not. Now, rumor on the mill is that they got that new building and the people wants it.
Who wants it?
The gentrified.
Them people.
Not this one.
Sounds like a
Them
horror
people.
movie.
They trying to
this one,
get
but
the
this
school
one.
building and turn it into.
There.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the room on
this
the
building.
That's now you coming with me now. They just built this building. Now they don't want the riffraff.
They want to gentrify the schools.
Tell them what she wants, Johnny. They can go ahead on and they can canoe up the bayou and drop their kids off. That's what they want to do.
All right, man.
So I don't know how this is going to work out, but Brother Malik said he had something he wanted to say.
You know, it's just terrible what's going on with these schools and what they're doing to our kids. And we have to, even if you don't have children in New Orleans, you should care about the quality of education that these young people are offering, because if they're not getting it in school, they're going to get it in the streets, and they will be coming in your house to get what they need, whether they ask you or not. So real talk, we need to be concerned about what these young people are learning, and that they get the skills that they need to be successful, productive adults. So what's happening at 35 is just messed up. You know, I'm not even a 35 alum, but whatever the 35 alum got to do, I'm down with them.
That's real.
And the crazy part about it is with this 1 app process, this is the part that I'm upset about. Because they don't give us many options as far as public schools are concerned to put our children in placement. If Curtis didn't get into bricolage, I would have had to drop for kindergarten education $9,000 a year. And
I could have taught them that.
Exactly. That's just, and that's basic. That's not even Holy Cross. Holy Cross is 14 G's. That's basic, non-public education if you want to put your kid in kindergarten.
Right.
Like, this is outrageous.
What they doing? I'm about to say, what they kindergarten, you building blocks and coloring. I mean, I got to pay 9 G's for that? What you just saying, fat girl?
Right, I just agree. I'm saying, like, to get a really good education in New Orleans, especially in primary school, is really difficult because it's super expensive. Or below average. I mean, I hate to say
And that's the problem. That's the below average part.
Well, it's in the case of McMahon then. That's what's going on out there.
Somebody pull McMahon test going.
Really? Okay, well.
Just let us live in our era,
I
okay?
think we did good.
We did good.
What's going on out there?
Man, they fighting their muses, man. What's going on out here? What's going on?
Band members.
That's what I heard too. That's what I heard too. And I understand. Don't do it.
I heard somebody got hit in the head with a xylophone mallet.
Now, you know they don't have no xylophones at that school.
Read the article.
According to the report, you hear me? Without what you said, the rumors on the
sugar mill.
On the mill, you hear me? In an incident caught on video, several people watching the music parade Thursday night got into a brawl with the high school band. It happened on Napoleon in St. Charles as the George Washington Carver High School band marched by. Witnesses and school officials say a small group of bystanders jumped in right in front of the band and physically attacked the high school students. Things quickly escalated from there. That's the first time I've seen an individual escort us out, so hopefully it's an isolated incident, witness Eric Glenn said. The NOPD released the following statement. The NOPD was in position to respond immediately to this incident. They tried to say, hey, look, we handled our business.
Listen,
we did our part.
The fastest NOPD got it together.
Our officers intervened and broke up the skirmish. No arrests were made and no injuries reported. George Washington Carver Principal Jarrell Bryan said the school will implement additional safety measures, including doubling the number of chaperones and hired security along with more rope barricades. We're excited to march tomorrow in Endymion and for the remaining of our scheduled parades. Our students take pride in upholding Carver's legacy as one of New Orleans' strongest and most joyful marching bands. So yeah, you know, we got the Norless version and we got the word on the street.
Okay.
You hear me?
Yeah,
I got Malik face over there looking at me like.
I'm surprised it took so long for them band members to hit somebody upside the head with a xylophone mallet. I mean, the people be breaking lines disrespectfully. I know them kids pledged to be in them bands. Okay, let me.
No.
They don't play, they play.
They be playing.
He's meaning the actual definition of, you know, the word pledge as far as, you know, the absolute.
As far as money and time and commitment.
I mean commitment. Yeah, commitment. Your allegiance.
At the end of the day,
they spend a whole year pledging their commitment.
Yes. Yes.
Their whole freshman year. So yeah. So they don't play. Don't break that line. You heard me.
But can we commend the children for sticking one band, one sound?
One band member swinging, we all swinging.
When all you saw is pom-poms swinging in the air on the hats, and it was like, bam. Listen.
Yeah, no, it wasn't figured no other way.
What school it was like Sophie?
No, it wasn't.
Nah, for some regular people.
It wasn't school.
No, it was another school.
No, it wasn't school.
He said it was some regular people trying
I heard
to.
something different too.
Rumors,
I heard something different. I heard that it was a rival school.
When do these kids, when these bands be close enough to each other in the parade?
Can you listen?
I guess somebody who wasn't in that parade, I guess.
Exactly. And
Okay.
they was talking about how they lost the band battle, and then the fisticuffs came. That's what I heard. Malik, what you heard?
Nah, I think it's like, I don't know if it's Sophie be right, but I think it was another school because both
Don't drop no names.
No, both principals made a statement about it, and this is my thing is, guess what? I admire the kids for sticking up for each other, but at the end of the day, both schools are wrong, and both schools should be penalized because you do not embarrass your school like that, fighting. And where were the chaperones? So I'm sorry, there's no excuse for this. I guess it's my educational head coming on. There's no excuse for it. I need y'all to do better in life. But guess what? In my New Orleans image is like, yeah, get them.
It's be popping on that mill, huh?
Right.
Y'all got y'all's news story longer than the news story. That mill.
They got the details.
keep your eye to the sky and your ear to the ground and you catch everything that fall in the middle. My mama taught me that in 6th grade.
So your mama messy too?
Yeah.
So I hear we have a call on the line trying to get these tickets.
Right.
Who that is? Call him. What him? Call him. Oh, it's you.
I feel like it's a hot 888.
She said, I love the hot 888. Who's this? Who is this? What up, Erica? How you doing, Erica? Are you watching us on Facebook? You listening on the radio? What are you doing? How you listen to us? Okay, that's what's up, Erica. So what's the phrase that pays? I say, what's the phrase that pays? She don't know. Okay. Okay. Well, what's the last 5 songs that we played?
Don't do that to Erica.
All right, Erica. How many tickets you need? 2 or 3? You need 2 or 3 tickets. You gonna sing for what? I just said that you need 2 or 3 tickets, but you want to sing for us? Okay.
All right, sing. Go ahead.
What song is on your heart, Erica? Give it to us. This will be a first.
Yes.
Hey!
All right. Okay, Erica, you got a cute little voice and yin 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 around the house, so we're gonna give you 2 or 3 tickets. You need 2 or 3, Erica. How many you need? 2? Okay, we're gonna have 2 waiting for you here at the station. Erica, make sure you give me your last name or your last initial, and we're gonna make sure that they're gonna be here at the station, 1639 Gentilly Boulevard, waiting for you. All right, Erica?
We love you too.
We love you, Erica. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, Erica.
Oh my God.
All right. That was
Just made that woman's entire year.
I'm mad that all we had to do was give away some Black Panther tickets and y'all get the call.
Nah.
Now, we've been on this
Y'all should have been calling us.
So anyway, we got Miss Mama Vera got 3.
Miss Val.
Miss Val got 3. Wait, Vera, Val, Erica.
Shouts out to Erica.
Just a little light of mine.
And Nia, that's our 4, huh? All right.
Wouldn't that have been funny if that was Erica Flowers playing with us?
Erica, you ain't want to tell us your last name on the radio, but you're watching. I'm going to talk to you when we go on the break.
I want to know who you is.
I want to know, too, Erica. But back to what's going on out here. Hey, Jay Steele.
What's poppin'?
What's going on out here?
What's going on out here, y'all, is it's crawfish season.
Yeah.
And crawfish is very, 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 very expensive right now, to the point that I don't think anybody should share it with anybody. It's like $5.99 a pound. But some exciting news, there's actually a restaurant that's opening. It should be open now. I don't think they've opened yet. I think they had a delay, called Boyle Seafood House. And it's Vietnamese owners. And basically what they're doing is they want to create a restaurant. They want to create a restaurant that specializes specifically in boiled seafood, with different styles of boiled seafood. So the styles that they're going to be focusing on, I think, are Vietnamese, Caribbean, and then Louisiana or New Orleans. I have it as we boil it down here. I think this is really interesting and really cool. And apparently they previously owned, or they own a couple of other restaurants in New Orleans. They're from here.
I'm glad you didn't say lemon pepper. Nah, black people, we want that lemon pepper crawfish. No, I'm going to get that special lemon pepper.
Oh, I know. Okay, what's up, Erica?
Yeah.
My bad. I see
we
you
know
now.
who Erica is now.
I was so confused.
Hey, Erica.
But we should have Erica on here. I don't want to spill her tea, but she got some great, amazing things happening. She's also a young millennial in the city getting that word. And she's a model, she's an actress, and she's got some great things going on. So shout out to Erica. She got 2 tickets to see Black Panther on behalf of Juan LaFonta. I'm mad we can't say that man's name without being about it. It's a little swiggle. But what you got, Malik? What's going on out here, my mans?
So early this morning I got up and I checked my Facebook, and the first thing I saw was Dillon University done got some money. According to the New Orleans Advocate, with this budget was passed, and that person we're not going to name, but 45 signed the fiscal budget. Inside of the budget was a deal that wiped away the Katrina debt of Sunos, Dillard, and Xavier. So these schools pretty much, they were recovering after the storm, and they took out a federal loan, and they were supposed to pay the loan back. But these schools have been lobbying their Congress people in Congress, and thankful to a lot of joint efforts, this loan was wiped away. So shout out to Dillard, Xavier, and Suno for doing great things and educating the young people. So this is exciting. So I'm happy to hear
Shout
that.
out to the HBC debt being wiped out.
Especially for Dillard.
No, especially Xavier.
No, Dillard.
Can it be good, equal to good for everybody, please?
No.
It's Dillard. It was also good for Suno.
Yeah,
Yes.
no one cares about them.
I was
Dillard.
gonna say no.
Yeah.
They don't count.
I thought
They probably didn't have.
Suno was a good school. My homie Redbean told me that he got his PhD from Suno using the Scantron. I thought Suno was a really good school. That's just what I heard.
I'm not hating on the goodness or the not goodness of the school. I'm just saying if it's not Dillard, I don't really care. That's all. I'm biased. I'm just biased. You hear me?
That's what's going on out here. Mastermind, you got one? What's going on out here? That's a
Yeah.
Was it only one float? But the way people was talking, I thought that the whole float was, the whole parade, the crew of chaos
I think it was the whole parade.
It was just?
Yeah.
Okay, but I did see the one, which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about the one with Colin Kaepernick.
Dreamers Go Home. Yeah, I haven't been to the parade yet this year.
It was a racist float because for once I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Was it like Crew de Vue though?
It was
where
Crew
they
of
kinda do
Chaos.
it?
Oh no, wait, you were the one that purposely does offensive.
It wasn't like
Is
that.
that
Was
Crew
it
of Chaos's
intentional?
thing? Because me either. I have to Google that, but I know it is crew. One of these crews they purposely do offensive.
That's Crew de Vue.
Okay,
Crew de Vue.
but this is Crew of Chaos, and it was one of the floats had like it was just images of a black figure football player who was kneeling. There was like obviously Hispanic people walking and a sign saying "Dreamers Go Home." Just a bunch of racist imagery on this float, and not that it was a surprise to me. I wasn't there. I saw the pictures, but I was like, man, that's why I'm just waiting for Zulu.
That's in Orleans.
Yeah.
I knew that was a St. Charles parade, wasn't
it? They was going. I knew one of them was going to pull off something like this, though. Because when they first announced they was going to do them Lee Circle beats, I was like, somebody going to pull something out they had.
I was about to go this season.
And then they going to wait till it's one of these dry days, and here comes the chaos float, and everybody like, what?
How old is a Crew of Chaos? Like these. Anyway,
and when they rolled the float, they had masks on, so you don't know.
Oh yeah, it's Knights. So Knights of Chaos. Most of the ones that call themselves Knights of something.
Oh, racist.
Right.
They're usually racist.
Like, they had those mask things on, that cover their face.
Yeah.
So you don't know who was riding the float. But I know one thing: I wouldn't have been on the float. I would have been like, hold on, I can't get up on that.
I thought they said Omarosa was on the floor.
No, don't do that. Omarosa on Big Brother right now. Don't do her. She playing the game. Her and little Rudy Huxtable.
No, we gonna do her all day. No, don't take it like that. But
are we now?
definitely, as far as I'm concerned, if you was ever a Trump supporter, you gonna get done. I don't care.
She was crying.
Yeah, she should be crying. Remember she said every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess, every one of the detractors shall bow down to Donald Trump. I was like,
really?
She was on Big Brother talking about how they took all her keys. They took her keys and stuff. And she was trying to talk to him, and it was like, no. They struck all the
White House so petty. They said we fired her 3 times on the Princess and the 4th time for the White House. That's not how this goes.
Bass early on, he posted a video of Don Lemon literally laughing.
Girl, Simone, what's Simone's name?
Simone Sanders.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's amazing. She was tired. I felt she's my spirit animal because I felt that on a deeply spiritual level. Yes, it is Black History Month.
We're not talking about it. I like her. She made me laugh on CNN a few times.
Yeah.
She's like her professional pettiness.
Professional pettiness.
Especially when her and Angela get together. That's it. That's it for me.
They do it for each other.
Unapologetic.
That's what's up. Well, that's what's going on out here. Everybody else got another one? Bats, what's going on out here, my man?
Okay, I got one, man. So apparently, there's an online petition that seeks to ban beads from Mardi Gras.
These dummies.
One New Orleans man, I wish you could be very specific in what part of the city he's from, says it's time to get serious about the city's infrastructure. He co-wrote a petition to ban the use of beads during Mardi Gras season. Another big reason for the petition, he says, is the 46 tons of beads the city pulls out of catch basins after the parades. Aaron Viles, one of the people behind the petition, said he realizes his petition won't be popular, but the movement already has almost 15,000 signatures. So some of us are selling out.
Who is signing this?
Hey,
Right, what's wrong with y'all?
and you know those cheap plastic beads are often toxic. Toxic. Mardi Gras beads have been analyzed. I almost said analyzed. Analyzed.
Hey.
That too. And found to contain toxic levels of lead, bromine, arsenic, some plastic, I don't know how to pronounce it, halogens, cadmium, chromium, mercury, and chlorine. You got that one, Jason? You know what that says?
It also contains who gives a F.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
No one
That's what we
cares.
ought to try the tables, huh?
It is.
The goal of the petition is to ban the widely used traditional beads until biodegradable, water-soluble, non-toxic beads can be developed.
Oh my God.
Can I ask a question? So you're going to pay $1 million
Thank you.
for some bees that's going to get caught in the tree, and the little kids ain't even going to step on it. They're going to step on it and break it like glass beads.
They gentrifying our beads too.
Right, leave them
Those doggone Jenners. We gonna start, you freaking Jenners. We see you out there. It's hard out here for a Jenner.
Let me tell you, my grandmother was
Gentrifiers.
my grandma was one of the first black people to move in her neighborhood, right? So she lives off in Escalade Ridge. So every time I see them walking their dog, I roll over. Gentrifiers.
They Jenners. They need their own. They need their own water fountains. They need their own bathrooms. They need their own houses. Damn it.
But what are we gonna throw off these floats then? What you gonna throw?
People.
What you gonna throw?
Jenners. We gonna throw the Jenners off the floats.
Cause we got
Oh, how long have you been in New Orleans? Under a year. Go off the float. Get your ass off the float.
Nothing to throw.
Sarah.
Did y'all see the story about
Karen.
the lady who lost her home to the Airbnb?
Yeah.
You saw that? I'm
What
about
you
to
mean
find it
she
right
lost
now.
her
Oh,
home?
I gotta figure out exactly. What do you have details?
She was
about
from
that?
here?
Not exactly.
It was another gentrifier.
She had moved here from somewhere else, and then
The house was sold. The people told her, "Oh, you can stay." They changed their mind, and they gentrified the gentrifier. And now then they spray painted on the sidewalk. This used to be my home. Now it's an Airbnb. So my 18 home used to be her home too. Now it's an Airbnb. Welcome to the club.
Basically, and now you got to pay the city to pave over that sidewalk, they spray painted with that vandalism.
Welcome to the club.
Basically,
you trusted the people. You got. And you trusted them, and you thought that they were going to keep you in that house.
If you don't know what got mean, you shouldn't be around here.
Exactly. And you
Translations.
Thought they was going. They were your friends. See, that's the problem. Everyone's your friend. Your little friend.
We ain't your friends.
Now you're home.
Damn Jenners.
Well, that's what's going on out here. What else we got?
Oh, go ahead.
I got one.
Jay Still?
So Big Frida is having a party on Mardi Gras. I know they got a lot of different things going on, but they got options.
Yeah, as heard. Oh, Ace Hotel?
Yeah, the Ace Hotel happening at 3 Keys from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. And you can actually get tickets on acehotel.com, but it's going to be Big Frida hosting. I'm sure she's going to perform
He
as
doesn't
well.
mind. She doesn't mind.
I prefer she.
Yeah.
Featuring Stoop Kids, Space and Harmony, Hassizzle, Rusty Laser, and more. And it's first come, first serve, but you do have to RSVP.
Jay Still, guess what? On Sunday, Big Frida's performing with Tank and the Bank.
Yes,
I
at One Eye
know.
Jacks.
One Eye Jacks.
That's tomorrow.
Yes.
That is tomorrow.
They've been doing this whole weekend between Sweet Crew, Tank and the Bangers, and Big Frida. They've been rotating those three bands Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at One Eye Jacks. And I'm sure that's going to be an energetic one tomorrow
It's
night.
going to be ridiculous. Amazing.
I wish I had the energy for it.
Because you're knocking on the door.
Don't let that
You're old, baby. You're old, Black.
Well, Malik, I want to. Can I talk to him real quick?
Sure.
I heard you have a king cake from Dong Fong.
I did.
What did you think?
Listen to his answer.
Okay, so it was very moist. It had the cinnamon. It had the white icing on the top, which I'm not kind of a fan of that because I'm an old school McKenzie type guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I grew up on. So I want that sugar where you put it on your tea and your tea ache a little. Just,
yeah.
You one of those. Okay.
Yeah. But it was a good king cake, but it wasn't the best king cake I had. So I think it's overhyped.
I'm with you, Malik, because I had a piece of a dong fong, but I didn't have that much. See, I gave it a little slide because I didn't have none of the sugar on it. It just seemed like it was the bread and had the icing. So the bread's soft, but I was like, man, you know, I've had better king cakes.
From who?
Around the city over time, but maybe I just had a small piece. I'm gonna give it another shot because I don't think I had enough of it.
No,
but
I mean,
Randazzo's and held me down.
So who got the king cake?
Randazzo's and held me down before.
This young black guy has the best king cake in New Orleans.
You know what though? I've heard his are amazing.
What is
Not
his
Too
name?
Fancy Bakery.
Not Too Fancy Bakery.
Not Too Fancy?
Yeah.
He has literally the best king cake
It's
in
like
New
a
Orleans.
praline.
Caramel.
Yeah, like a caramel praline. And it looks so good.
And it's Black History Month, so let's just say what's up with the black man. Shouts out to you two, Dong Phone. But what's that with the black man? what's the name of that? Not too what?
Why he had to squint his eyes when he said it?
I didn't know. I didn't mean
That was racist. That was racist. He even bowed his head a little bit. No.
That was very intentional.
Yeah. No, not intentional. It was more. It was more like we done giving them the crown. We done giving them the crown. We know king cake don't come from Asia, goddammit. So I'm just saying.
Mastermind. He changed his voice. He squinted his eyes. He bowed and he heard.
He also pulled out a samurai sword.
He pulled out a samurai sword with a fan.
Hey.
I was like, where does kimono come from?
Trust me, if I was going to be offensive, I would be a lot more offensive than that. I go hard.
You see, there's just one thing I want to add, that on this upcoming Thursday, I will be giving a presentation to the Young Urban League professional group called Dare to Dream. I will be the presenter. I'll present 300 years of Black achievement in New Orleans.
All right.
It's going to be a great presentation.
Where is this happening at?
It is.
Why are you reading it? You don't know what you're doing?
It will be at the Urban League office on 4640 South Carrollton Avenue.
You don't know, y'all.
He don't know.
He might not even be there.
And this is how I'm presenting to you. I don't present like this with my phone. Black History, New Orleans.
I'm the guest speaker. You know, somewhere.
When we turned on this air conditioning, I don't know what topic came to life, but everybody is on a million. And guess what, you guys? I have another one.
What's going on out here?
What's going on?
You know I have to end this one on a bang. New Orleans at 300 NOLA Map Quilt Workshop.
Oh, here we go.
Okay?
We miss you, Oshun.
New Orleans Street Map Quilt Workshop. You can actually go to one of my favorite places in the world, Uptown Needle and Craftworks.
That's a cool place.
You can pick a
by the
dilly?
way.
Yeah.
They still ain't been no cool place.
It's Uptown on Magazine Street. And you can sit down and they're going to help you make a quilt. They have this big map of New Orleans. You know, the Sanborn map is what it's called, with the plots and the land. And they're going to teach you how to quilt. Each area is going to have its own color. You know, like Esplanade Ridge, you know, the gentrified name.
What the night wall going to be?
It's a slave map.
Oh, well, the night wall, you know, they got Bywater now. They don't call it that. And they call it, you know, things. All right, gentrify activities. I represent for y'all too.
I can't lie. I know some good transplants. They gentrifying transplants.
But you know what? Okay. Now you know.
I know some great transplant people.
Do you now?
Transplant people is what they're called. Yes, they prefer to be called transplant.
TPP, I got you.
I know some great ones.
We haven't been joking about getting canceled in a while, but
This might be the show.
But you know what?
All my transplant friends will be like, hold on now.
Right.
Some of my best friends are trans.
You ain't used the right. You use the
Just
right
like,
pronoun. We don't.
Right.
We prefer they.
But you know what the crazy part about it is, when you meet people who's not from here and you actually have conversations with them, the first thing I ask them are you a gentrifier? That's my
Damn, that's what you ask them.
Straight up.
I've asked that question before too.
Like, that's my number one question. Like, I was talking to my first guest, and she's from Nigeria, and I was like, oh, my friend Tunde is from Nigeria. When I first met Tunde, it was at Two Trail Trivia. Shout out to Two Trail. And I asked him, I was like, you from Nigeria? He was like, yes. I was like, oh, so you're a gentrifier. He was like, what?
Wait, can black people gentrify?
And that's his question. I said, yeah, that was his question.
All
he
right.
was like, you don't believe in this building and equal, you know, this is for us. We help build it. No, I didn't know. I said, you live in the French Quarter. You ain't helping build nothing.
Well, I think you should check people's intentions and what they're doing in the neighborhood.
But ever since that
conversation, it's possible to move into a neighborhood and to help to preserve or enrich the culture without washing it out with whatever you bring.
Yeah, but it's highly unlikely.
It's not highly unlikely. When I said I know some good transplants. I know some transplants that are conscious of their position here in the city and are doing their best to add to it. I do.
For every good one, I know at least 5 douchey ones.
Yeah, okay.
So it's very unlikely.
Are we having coded language here? Are we talking white people?
No, not just white people.
Like Kamari fans.
Because you ever say, I know some good transplants. Maybe go like, these the ones you bet. Okay.
So clarifying for Bats, black people can be gentrifiers too.
Mm-hmm. How?
Oh, because
because of your money, your status, or what?
Well, not just because your money, especially in a city like New Orleans, they have particular cultural balances in neighborhoods. You as a black person can come from Philadelphia, don't respect the Mardi Gras Indians, don't respect the band culture, and be like, all this should stop. Yeah. So there are some black gentrifiers.
And also, I believe maybe some black people may have made noise complaints in certain uptown neighborhoods. People who not from here.
What you about to say, Jay? Still, because that to me, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What you made noise?
I'm trying to figure out a way to say this and be politically correct because I feel like some, but I feel like those some would be the extreme exception. When it comes to black gentrifiers.
Yeah.
Because when you say, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
That's it.
Oh, because when you say black, because when I think about gentrification, one of the main things that's a slap in the face is seeing these white people take these black neighborhoods and making them white and raising up everything up. So when you tell me about a black person, I understand what you're saying. Right. But if it was like, if I saw a neighborhood that was a bunch of black New Orleans people, but now a bunch of mixed of black people, it wouldn't piss me off. I wouldn't piss me off if they don't respect the culture. I get that. But that's almost like talking about colorism, which is a bad thing, versus racism. In a way, to me, it's like colorism was within our community to clean up, but I still wouldn't be hating on my Nigerian brother if it was compared to Becky and her whole squad.
If he came here with buku money and he ain't want no,
so it's a status thing.
And no, it's not just status. But
we say buku money. That's what means.
Okay, well, I just assume that people who move here with money, they expect a certain quietness in their neighborhood.
Yeah, I understand, but that's what they're nuts. I understand what you're saying about, like, they got certain bougie-ass blacks that could come through and screw up what we do here in New Orleans. But what I'm saying is, when you call them gentrifiers, it just hit me in a different manner, because it's like...
This is my thing. So it's not necessarily just about who's in the neighborhood, but I'm going to use one of DC very close friends as an example. If you don't come there and connect with the people that's already in those spaces and places, if you have your own agenda and that's the only thing you're worried about, and you could care less about the neighborhood, the city, and the place, and I mind you, they got people.
But like I said, well, if I move here and I don't do nothing bad, but I'm just not partaking in none of that stuff, that means I'm a gentrifier. Just coming to live. You know what I'm saying?
Who's one of my close friends?
Well, I didn't want to say the person's name. But I'm talking about how she has come and connected with local people and has helped push everybody along.
And that
so
makes
there's people
sense.
like that.
But when you come here, you don't do nothing, but you're not hurting nothing either.
Right.
Okay, so
I feel like if you don't affect anything negatively and you're just in your own little bubble,
so that's a transplant.
That's a transplant.
That's not a gender. You ain't a gender unless you do gender activities. Don't act like a gender out here.
If you poor, I hate to keep putting it into a socioeconomic thing, but I mean, there's some poor white and black people who move here from other places and they just found a house neighborhood that they can afford, and they go to parades and second lines when they can. They ain't complaining about it. You know, they ain't helping nothing. They ain't, but they ain't hurting nothing either.
But we wouldn't call them a gender though.
No,
because if there was white, we might. Because we'll pull a bunch of them coming in doing nothing.
They got some cool white people who are not necessarily gentrifiers. They may have moved here, but I know some white people who do things for people and local people in New Orleans.
Me too, understand all that. But what I'm saying is, if all those cool white people took over a black neighborhood, black people would be saying them white and cool ass white people is gentrified. They would say that.
So let's say that the black person I just spoke about who moved here from some other city, now they're renting their home probably from a white person who gentrified their neighborhood, from a white person who, like, a black person previously lived there, now they own that home.
And they get that money off our neighborhood.
And sometimes you can't help it.
To a poor white or black person from somewhere else. So that person that lived there, they're trying their best just to be part of the culture and enjoy it. But, you know, the person who bought that home and hiked the price up, that's a gentrifier.
That's the problem.
And it could have even been a black person.
And also, all these people who are coming from New York, buying 6, 7 properties, redoing them, and then Airbnb every last one of them, and not giving the people from New Orleans a decent place to stay.
That's next level gentrification right there. That's advanced gentrification right there when you make it to an Airbnb that not even the white people who don't live here can afford. It's like, man, well, who do you want?
Right.
You know. So what about reverse? What about if? So let's say there's certain neighborhoods.
I guess this is reverse gentrification.
No, hold on, wait. Certain neighborhoods in the city that have a strong white culture. What if a bunch of us moved into those neighborhoods and just started complaining about certain things that we didn't like, and then we changed up the white culture to make it, the neighborhood to make it more like, what about neighborhoods? Like, oh, yeah, enough corner stores. I can't walk and give you a bag of hot
Too much of that damn bike riding.
Too many bike paths in
But
here.
that's never happened, so I don't know. We can't hypothetically.
I know it's so hypothetical because people very rarely move up in their social class, and that's what that means.
And people that move up very rarely go back and give back to, because so much time in our black community, we be like, I gotta get out the hood instead of let me help build the hood so it's not the hood.
Exactly.
You know?
Well, man, this is turning into a different conversation.
All right,
We
did it again.
I think that's gonna conclude what's going on out here, huh? We got a little time left. Do we have time for a song or two before we come back? Okay, give us a song or two. What you got queued up, Mastermind?
Well, hold on, Malik.
Can we get a non-gentrifying song?
Original, no original.
Actually, I wouldn't mind if you played that Roll With Me, Knock With Me by the Little Rascals. You know what?
No, they got cussing.
You're right. Cause that one, I love that song, man. Because all day I've been quoting. I was quoting Oshun. I'm like, Oshun, I'm tired of people asking me. She's like, asking you what? It's the same thing every time.
I'm like, what?
What are you talking about? Listen, I got rocks, I got coke, I got dope, all right? I got weed, I got speed, I got hoes, all right? That's what I'm asking you, okay? That's the list.
Give me a dime. Give me a dime.
I only got 8. I'm tired of people asking me. You should know by now, okay? I got rocks,
He been doing that to me all day, and I fell for it every single time.
Anyway, what you got, Mastermind?
Oh, man.
Okay, we'll take that. Stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show, y'all, and don't get nothing on you. Oh, yeah, wait. Oh, can we play Raheem's song?
We also ain't been shouting out the
What are you
moment.
looking at?
I'm going to say that again.
I got rocks, I got coke, and I got dope.
That was a good conversation.
Yeah, man. It's 6 minutes long. I don't know if you guys
I
can
got
play it.
weed, I got speed, and I got coke. We got drugs and prostitution. Gotta get it.
Woo, Lord. So this is yet another week that Jay still has not called me.
This is yet another week that I win an 8, and I'm not good enough for Malik. It's all good.
Just like,
Fat girl Nola don't need nobody because we real niggas out here. You heard me?
She don't want to work with me.
Lies.
So yeah, I see it on my little photo shoot. Somebody's like, "Is that what Maya? What?
Maya.
Yeah.
Do you know what I said? I said
Yes,
yes.
it is. Maya is
We
on.
moving on.
She's on the damn show.
Yeah, she's on the Misbelief. Yeah.
Somebody thought I was Maya in our Misbelief photo shoot, y'all. And I'm a little bit of an asshole.
You want to play a biopic on her life? Come on, let's do it. That's right.
Oh, I'll take the coins. Maya girl, call me. Call me.
Biopic.
Yeah, I do.
Early 90s music. Come on.
I don't know, no shade. I don't think Maya gonna get on Maya.
I mean, it's not, but it would be interesting if you tied it into all the other things that was going on.
Yeah, if you tied it in with everybody
Not
else.
just about her life, but what was going
Thorough,
on.
who else was around?
Because remember, she was tied into like the No Limit thing family because she married Silk, right? Isn't she married? Isn't Maya married to Silk the Shocker?
Really? I just knew this was me. I never heard of Maya being from my mom.
She's single?
She had a song with him.
Oh, you talking about Maya the singer?
Yeah.
I remember they had a fling. I don't know about Maya.
Okay.
I remember they had a fling when that song dropped. I'm a no limit soldier, like keep it riding. You know the ones niggas say and body. Now 1 to the 2, 2 to the 3. I ain't saying leave him, but you can like roll with me. That's a Maya Silk song, man. I'm moving on.
You know, I did this one day and I did this one day and this takes a lot of work because my arm was trembling, B. So I gotta give you a break, brother. Thank you. What you gotta say, B? Are you a gentrifier?
Yes, he is.
No, he is a transplant because he's part of Misbelief, so he's given to the culture.
Right. So no, I'm serious. So how do you feel about that conversation? Oshun, we're talking to B about him coming to New Orleans.
Oh yeah.
So how do you feel about that conversation of people who are not from New Orleans either sucking or taking the culture like?
Fucking whoa.
Like they're pariahs. Like how do you?
Technically, he's from South Louisiana though.
Don't just because you like Brian. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come on, I want him to come on, B. Come on.
that'll be a problem no matter where you went, no matter where you go. If you take away from what is natural, what is special about a certain place, and you don't get back to it, it's a problem. So, and this is a place that's known for special things. People come to it now, they're taking advantage of it. So that's a problem in general, you know, for people. So I don't condone it.
Yes.
I don't condone it.
All right.
I hope I'm not doing it.
No.
Okay, cool. Oshun need to text me something.
I did.
We got Mr. Bass, which I'm always surprised with his segment, so I can't wait because he got options.
He got cool
options. You know, he just better not go in on one person that I love dearly.
I'm probably not.
Hell to the no. You know,
I'm probably not about to go in on anyone that you love, dog.
Well, this person made everybody mad this week, so.
Who was? I can guarantee you that it's not who you think.
Yeah, so.
Who made everybody mad?
This week. So let's talk about Quincy Jones.
So hold on, I want you to move your hand off the speaker.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was trying to be a break.
Number one, Quincy Jones.
Oh, Quincy Jones. I ain't about to give Quincy Jones no neck, boy. Quincy Jones is living his best life. I wish I could be Quincy Jones right now.
No, honestly, talking all that shit about people who did.
Quincy don't give no.
Is that disrespectful?
He is in the early stages of senile-ness.
I don't know.
No, he is not senile. No, first of all, it's a great interview.
Yeah, it's a great
Especially
interview,
about talking about the state of music.
Yeah.
Second of all, Bass clearly stated it the best way. We're talking about the late 60s, early 70s, early 80s. Do you know how high those people were? They were sleeping with everybody. If you went to Studio 24...
What does it have to do with Quincy Jones?
You saying that's not his business to tell. I understand you. I understand it.
Yeah, they were doing drugs. And really, if you know... the song. If you know Richard Pryor...
DC, where is the punch? I want to buy some. They say, where that Mardi Gras punch?
Who said that?
TheMisbelief. Erica.
I was trying to sell something for the... This ain't right here. I was trying to sell some for the balls. What nobody buying that?
Crunch, stop alone.
What was I going to say?
Look at DC trying to wear a small shirt and try to show guns. Look at this. You been in the gym, DC? You preparing for a role?
No.
Last time DC did.
I'm going to let myself go.
Oh, B said you want to talk guns. You want to talk... What?
I was saying, if you
Smith and
know,
Wesson.
Richard Pryor's story already, he had already admitted to spending time with the trans person. So,
right.
Like,
so this is my
It's not necessarily new news about them two not necessarily them two together, but them two being
Tupac had already said
homosexual or bisexual or whatever.
This is my problem with certain black people want to come to the defense of quote-unquote defense of Richard Pryor and stuff when it's not a big deal. You're just worried about
really
a heterosexual norm. You want to keep Richard Pryor heterosexual.
Right.
That's what I have an issue with.
Right.
If he did it, he did it. Who cares?
Let him be. Where you stick your dick don't have nothing to do with your legacy.
No.
Like, come on.
I didn't see nobody really mad at that part of it. I didn't. I saw more people mad at it. Like, it wasn't really Quincy Jones.
It wasn't newsworthy.
And then Pryor.
But that interview was the way he talked about the state of music today was.
He has some interesting stories across the board about Michael.
He's not all the way seen now. He know details. He know names.
He talking about Chance the Rapper.
He put Michael out there. He said Michael Jackson was stealing stuff. Made me think of that Black Dynamite.
But Beyonce do the same thing. So at a certain artist level, you're not going to want to share. You like, hey, this song is mine. You don't get no credit rights. Now, what I did like was Quincy Jones said the Beatles was junk.
He said
they could not play no instrument.
He said it was trash.
But that's people said that before
today.
They just put in a whole lot of work to get up to like the point that they had, but they wasn't the best. Anything. Vocalists, songwriters, musicians.
He said he brought some musician off the street. Did what they did in like 15 minutes that they took like sessions to do. So I was like, bang.
I love this song.
That's Zeno Moonflower. That boy, I meant to catch you. I know he ain't watching. He watches sometimes. I meant to catch you at the Neutral Brown Cafe a few days ago, man. But Zeno, I know you're gonna make it, bro. He ain't from here, but we let him have it.
He a transplant.
He from Baltimore.
Oh, Zeno. Now you didn't tell me you was from Baltimore. So when I
3
see
minutes?
you,
Yeah, we're gonna cut it short so we can have time for all our. I've been trying to get Zeno on this show
forever.
He work on Saturdays. Whoo, Zeno! Baby, yeah, hell of a woman. Okay, you can fade it out.
Yeah, I believe in Ritual. You have. I'll introduce you again.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show. Am I on? Welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show, you guys. Turn on the mic. There we go. Welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show. This is DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio. Who's this to my right side?
This is Oshun, the Millennial Oprah.
Who's that to your right side?
This is Malik. I give tours and I take photos and I take loans from the Millennial Oprah.
Yeah, you know. Something comes with it. Okay. Who's this to my left side?
It's the handsome Robert Townsend. That guy.
Who's that to his left
Is
side?
Jay still the black, not racist Paula Dean?
All right, we all claiming our positions. You heard me. What was that last song you played, my man?
That was called Hell of a Woman by Zeno Moonflower.
I love Zeno. I love that song. Yeah, man, talented dude. I've been trying to get him on the show. He just works on Saturdays. And before that, who you played?
And that one was called Forever by Jazz, a.k.a. Jasmine Nicole.
That was another nice one. Yeah, okay, well, shout out to the artists who played this episode.
You see, you've been getting some great music from local artists.
And I know both of them from the Jazz Market, Jazz and Zeno Moonflower. Come to the Jazz Market on Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. I'm there with Cool Nasty until 1 a.m. and I just get to meet some great musical artists in the city, and they send us some music. I'm grateful for it, man. Our podcast is going to be lit with some good music. Subscribe to us on iTunes and at TheMisbelief.podbean.com. And this here is the second to last segment of this episode of the Misbelief Radio Show.
Yeah, man.
This is where we let our resident rebel, that actor guy, Martin Bats Bradford, we let him go unbridled, unrestricted, wild man.
Yeah, man.
You heard me?
Yeah, man.
Smack somebody on the back of their neck. Bats,
Yeah,
who you
man.
got this week, my man?
I mean, it's the master of nectarmonies in the building, and I definitely, this thing got a short in it. Yeah.
There you go.
It's the master of nectarmonies in the building, and today I got one person gonna get the front side of my hand, and the other one gonna get the back side of my hand. And the way this is going is, it's just I'm an educator, you know. That's like my day job or whatever. And it's an interesting thing being an educator. Noticing every Black History Month since I've been teaching, I always ask my students, like, tell me somebody in Black history that's not Martin Luther King, that's not Harriet Tubman, that's not Rosa Parks. And oftentimes they get stuck. Like, our system is really not doing enough teaching about our figures that's beyond Martin Luther King. You feel me? And that hurts me when I see these stories in the news where us as the system is failing us, the educators are failing the students, and that's a freaking problem. So when I look at this first story, this is the front side of my hand, it's this school, Christ King School in the Bronx. Apparently this boy named Malcolm Xavier Combs, they had the opportunity to put their names on the shirts, and he wanted his name to say Malcolm X. To shout out Malcolm X, because that's who he was named after, and because his name is actually Malcolm Xavier. And the school had a problem with it because they told him to his face that you don't want to be associated with a figure like that. And I'm like, so you don't want to be associated. So and it trips me out. So wait, hold up, because if you really know the truth about Malcolm X, man, like, it's a trip to me that if you know the truth about Malcolm X, how much like King he was during his death. A lot of you white people love to be like Mr. Dr. King, Dr. King, Dr. King, but I'm named after Martin Luther King, so I see where he's coming from. And Dr. King was a traitor to y'all back in the day. You hear me? All this stuff about Malcolm, when the trajectory was, it's funny that Dr. King got more controversial before he died. Malcolm X got more diplomatic before he died. And it seems like Dr. King and Malcolm X are just one white people speech away. It's like the white people, they love that little speech, so they try to write that little speech and they try to act like, man, both the people was not just as important, because without Malcolm, without Martin, without the many names, we wouldn't be where we are. So that's so disrespectful to tell this man to his face that no, Malcolm X is not good enough for you to be repping. So I look at that and they almost got the full neck until we go to this other lady. Her name is Patricia Cummins. No, my bad. The school, they both in the Bronx. This is trippy. Okay, Bronx. Patricia Cummins is this white lady that teaches middle school in the Bronx, and she was talking about slavery. And that's another problem I got with the school system, that we learn about slavery before we learn about anything positive, anything with kings, anything with us being in a positive light. We learn slavery and how we had to beg for our freedom first. So this Bronx white lady telling these middle school students the story of slavery, and she takes 3 black students, middle school students from I guess we say the audience, to do some demonstration. She had these black kids lay on the floor, and then when one of them was talking about, I'm getting uncomfortable being part of your demonstration of how slaves were positioned under the slave ship, this white lady stepped on one of them students and said, now you know how the slaves feel. Are you kidding me? In Black History Month 2018, this white lady in New York, legit, like, this is what's happening out here. And once again, as an educator, you know what I mean, as a black person, as a black man, as a freak, wait, hold up. Moment of silence for all the curse words I just wanted to say. Anyway, straight up and down, Patricia Cummins, Christ King School, you feel me? Y'all get the front hand of that neck, you get the back hand of that neck, because we need to be doing better out here for our people, for our kids, for our students, bro. That's traumatic in a way. And I don't get no kind of respect, all you get is neck.
Stepped on who, child?
Exactly.
Who child got stepped on in a Black History Month demonstration? I'll be damned.
Cardi B.
I already feel some kind of way when white teachers are teaching me about slavery. Like, a piece of me already be kind of antsy. But now you gonna step on my kids? Nah.
Who child got stepped on? All right. Man, that's who?
It could be me.
My mom would have been there with the rollers in the head. School be gone. School be gone.
Y'all know my mom.
And she pulled this crap in multiple classes. So there's a few little black kids probably got stepped on, man. So man, watch your kids, bro. For real.
You effing lying. All right. I'm mad on that one, but Martin always turns us up, and then we let our Sankofa birds turn us down with our Sankofa session. This is where we like to take a look back at something that came before us, help to enrich us as millennials. Oshun, Malik, take a look back at it. What we got this week?
Why? Today we're going to be taking a look at Walter L. Cohen.
Hey, all right.
So Walter Lewis Cohen, a politician and businessman, was born a free man of color in New Orleans. He was educated at the St. Louis Catholic School and Straight College, which is Dillon University.
No. An active member of the Reconstruction politics, he was one of the few African Americans to hold political office after Reconstruction. He was appointed to office of Customs Inspector by President McKinley.
He was a successful businessman as well. Cohen was the founder and president of the People's Life Insurance Corporation. He was also active in benevolent and fraternal organizations, like them second line steppers,
Walter L. Cohen, as we also know, provided ways for us to get higher education. They had Cohen's College, which taught people how to have trades and different things in New Orleans that was named after him, that he put money in, that was willed for us to have higher education.
Walter L. Cohen died in New Orleans. He's buried in St. Louis Cemetery No. 3 like a good Creole boy. And that Walter L. Cohen Senior High School is named after him, So he's still being honored even to this day and looking after kids that are being educated.
That's another bang you don't want to step through the line because they gonna get you. And that's our Sankofa session of the day.
Nice. Shout out to Walter L. Cohen. This has been another great episode of the Misbelief Radio Show. Let's start over here. Who's this we got? Where can we follow you?
Yo, this is Malik of No Tours. You can follow me at No Tours and Frozen Photography with a PH.
And you?
Hi, you can follow me. Oh, this is Oshun. You can follow me at Oshun SL11 on the Instagram and Oshun Lilith on Facebook.
It's that actor guy, Martin Batch Bradford. You can find me on all your social media platforms at Mr. Batch. Check out the Fly with Batch podcast and Gumbo Monster 504 on YouTube.
Hey y'all, it's J Still. You can follow me on Instagram at IamJStill_ and at Fat Girl Nola, and on Facebook at Jessica Elizabeth Johnson.
What up, everybody? This is your boy Mastermind. You can catch me on all your social media platforms as @FrenchBear_Kid, and catch me on the Fly with Batch podcast talking about assorted topics.
And this is DC Paul. Catch me all over social medias at Who is DC Paul. And then check me out starting February 19th in the Misbelief Weekday Lounge, Monday through Friday, 7 to 8 p.m. right here, where you can call in and argue with me or whatever you want to talk about. But thank y'all for listening. Thanks to our millions and millions of listeners and followers and fans. Thanks to my co-hosts. It's been another great episode. Thanks to MKOB and Blair Dottin-Haley for coming through and blessing us. And listen, we'll be here next week.
Yep.
Same time, same place. Don't get nothing on you.
Queen Nefertiti from the Seven Wards, y'all ain't know?
Oh yeah, she's very Korean.
She from Uptown, St. Charles.
That's Queen Nefertiti? Oh.
You saw the one that was like Rachel Dole's that was my favorite one.
Oh, that was the one Rachel.
That's how she looked on the Today America on the Today Show.
The problem
I was feeling bad for Holden. Holden trying to keep that straight face.
And I looked at Miss Water Copy like, hold up.
Right.
She should just do an entire limit. She could have.
Thanks for listening and watching.
Thanks.
Yo, Carnival, go.
Thanks to our guests.
Carnival tour.
And thanks to
it's Mardi Gras.
Thanks to my co-hosts. They're all awesome.
That's how we was in the picture.
Oh wait, but we gotta get the sexy man. We got the sexy man. Yeah. Come on, get in here. Come on, get in here. So, y'all, thank y'all for watching. How you turn the bitch around? Thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all next week. Same time, same place.
Look at this pony.
Don't give no.
All right, now.
Feel like.
Time
Oh
to
no! I'm no. Sign out of your social medias because fuckers will fuck you.
I will fuck you. Will. Don't leave your Facebook around me to play it for real. You know what I mean?
That's my nigga for real.
I will talk about titty crumbs on your Facebook and your followers to be like, what is he going through?
Where did I put my phone?
I be wondering what people be thinking.
All right, y'all. Ending this video. What up, AJ? See you soon at the AJ Show live in Hammond.
How about you take me to Perleaves? I've never been.
Perleaves?
I've never been.
I've never been either. They're extremely that's like a hood spot.
I know.
It's probably good and it's black owned. You know all that.
Parleys, apparently they're good and they black owned.
Go to Parleys, y'all, on St. Bernard.
Next week, do a special thing on Nola about the black restaurant.
Or they eating what? Is it still going on next week?
Well, no, it's going to be the February 20 something.
They got the Black Restaurant Week coming up.
Yeah, it's
check that out, you heard me.
It's a whole lot of
okay. See you guys next week. Thanks for watching, Mama Sherry.
Mama!
My mama don't watch. She not on Facebook.
My mom don't have a Facebook either.
My mama on Snapchat.
Wow.
Not even on
Mama
Snapchat.
don't get on Snapchat. Well, pretty nobody be on Snapchat no more. That updated so shit.
I know. It makes you don't want to use it.
I never
use IG.
I made one, but I never. Wait, hold on. So
DC knew a long time ago because DC tried out Snapchat and said, fuck it, I'd rather do IG. We've all come to his land now.
Snapchat is mess with me. They show when you screenshot somebody's shit.
What you doing screenshot people's shit, Malik?
Hey, you never, you may want to keep the memory. You may want to keep the memory.
Oh, wait! I forgot we were online.
Bye, y'all.